Let's give it a go.
Do not shame, your ancestors, Dolly brethren. Today we'll be playing Hungry Mayan Fist.
And we'll be jumping into it. Jesus, hurt my voice already. And we're playing Legendary and very hard, as always. We play nothing but the hardest difficulties. Playing Ungrim, starting off near the Orcs, alongside near Thorgrim, so hopefully we'll be able to potentially get an early Confederation. Very much looking forward to this one. Hello and welcome all to a new campaign. If you're watching this, have a wonderful... I hope you're having a wonderful holidays. And if you watch this in the new year, I hope you have a fantastic 2026 as well. But without further ado, let's jump into it. And lovely to be here as always, folks. Hope each and every one of you fine, beautiful folks are doing fantastic. Alright. Yeah, I need to drink water. Jeez Louise, I should have got water before I started. It would have been a good idea to get water. Gaming too hard. Singular, I think genuinely that is the problem. I've always, I don't know about you guys, but I've had wrist problems for a very long time. It really sucks.
Do not shame, your ancestors. Mohammedat, good to see you, my dowie brethren. Good to see you, my dowie from another hole.
Good to be here, good to see you, good to see you. Alright, hold on, let me actually get some water. I need to look after myself, one sec. There we are. If I didn't have any water, I wouldn't be able to speak. Have I been Battlesey, fella? Look, I've been alright, mate. How are you, pal? I have a wrist injury, but apart from that, I'm doing alright. And no, it's not masturbation. It is, I have literally been playing games too much. You know, I've got to make sure that, you know, sometimes you've just got to go straight to it. Because I guarantee, no, be honest, in the chat, one of you buggers would say something to do with that, wouldn't you? Before I cleared the air. You would, wouldn't you? Hmm? You would. Be honest. No, don't lie to me. Don't lie. I know as a fact you would. I've streamed long enough to know. Yo, Thug, what's up, dude? I've streamed long enough to know. That'd be the first thing you guys go. Be careful next time, Phoenix. Yeah, fair play. But yeah, guys, check out the latest video as well. It was T'Challa doing a 1 versus 80. It's Idol. Oh, Idol, what's up, dude? It's good to see you, man. Wrist problems, thirsty, drinking water. The jokes write themselves easily. What is weird about drinking water? What? Are you guys alright? Are you all like merry off of wine and mulled wine and stuff over this festive period or something? Because I don't believe any of the things that I've been saying is that odd. Could be tea instead. I mean, tea low-key. I am an Englishman, so you're not wrong. I am indeed an Englishman, so you got me there. I do love tea. I do love tea. I do love my tea. I think it's one of those things where every Englishman bathes in tea every day. That's what we do, we bathe in tea every day. Good times. Do you have things to talk about? No, how dumb they are. I mean, real and true, because it's actually helpful, low-key. I mean, for real, it's very helpful when you guys just say random stuff in the chat, because then there's things to bounce off of, you know? If there's things to bounce off of us in chat, it's always helpful. Oh, you've been playing 6 Siege? Oh, nice, man. Yeah, Rainbow Six Siege is a pretty decent game, but I feel like they implemented a lot of recent characters that are just not my cup of tea, personally. Not my cup of tea. So yeah, we do have Journey's End, if you're not aware. Entities cannot die, which is a good thing. We have taken over a lot of this stuff, so we'd love that. And I think we've just basically put them in a bit of a checkpoint. Yeah, it makes sense. Hopefully we don't lose any of our Slayers, although everything seems to be running and routing already. I mean, this is just the beautiful thing about Ungrim in a nutshell. You know, your Slayers are just incredible. We will chop off Crusher Backslider's head off. I mean, surely I have the speed to do so. Also, it looks like I need to change the auto-resolve modifications inside of the game because it seems to be broken.
Fast for a dwarf.
There we are. Ungrim, stop playing with your food, mate. Come on. Chop his head off. Chop his head off. One of yous. Chop his head off. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. What games have you been enjoying at the moment, boys? Honestly, playing Space Marines 2 recently. I've really enjoyed that. Because interesting enough, I had wrist injuries then. No, I broke my finger playing American football. Yeah, I broke my finger from memory playing American football. And as an Englishman, it's quite ironic that. Playing a Battlesey. I'm sorry to hear it, call you. Kappa. Dispatch, that's it. Oh, nice. StarCraft 2, I have actually never played StarCraft. I've had a lot of good things about it, though. StarCraft has never been a thing for me. My gaming history was RuneScape, Rome Total War, World of Warcraft, League of Legends, oh, Halo 3, Halo 2. That was most of my experience. If I was to do a tier list of what I've enjoyed the most, Halo is the undisputed GOAT. Halo 2 and 3, some of the best games ever made. I would then say, I mean, RuneScape's good. I enjoyed RuneScape, but it's not like insane. It's a good game though. League of Legends, I played professionally. Any gimmicks? We're just playing Dowie, my friend. Just playing a bit of Dowie. I think maybe this is big-headed of me, but I don't think the game is hard enough even with gimmicks. Like, I could finish the game spending no money, playing on the hard difficulty, you know, all that kind of shebang. Like, I've done it before, where I played a legendary campaign, I spend no money, and I don't recruit, and I'm still able to win campaigns. I definitely think Total Warhammer 3 is in the easiest point it's ever been. Which is a good thing in a lot of ways. I think it's a good thing because it enables newer players to do okay. And I think the more people are able to integrate themselves into the game, the better. The more new people and fresh blood we can get, the better. But LOL, yeah, LOL's a great game. Modding in some extra difficulty? Ooh, let me know. Even played Norscan? I mean, call you Norscan's insanely powerful now. Like, legit, Norsca is one of the most powerful factions, which is crazy to think about. Because at the very beginning, their roster wasn't that bad. It was just boring. That was like the interesting thing about them, is that their roster was not bad. It was just very boring. Alright, let's just get my my lines in. Just because of Norsca play. I love Norsca. I've played a lot of Norsca in my time. One of my favourite factions, to be honest. And it's so nice to see them get a little bit of love. As long as I stop them from chasing the backline, we're fine. And then the beautiful thing about Ungrim is you literally use cavalry. You'll use your Slayers like cavalry. Like, it's such a strange dynamic, but it's genuinely true. Your cavalry are Slayers because they're so damn fast. Even it says it, fast for a dwarf on them, you know? Fast for a dwarf up there. And they are very quick. I know that, because one of the main differences in Warhammer 2 is that the AI cheats the game gives them is doubled. But the weird thing is it never felt that bad. I don't know why, but like it never felt like it was really, really annoying or really bad or anything like that. I think they did a very good way of balancing it. Yeah, keep fighting there. Yeah, I did not have it in handsome. Just got into War Sword Conquest. Ever play? I haven't, mate. How is it? You have to let me know. OBG, we're doing well. How are you, mate? That is mental. It's an AoE. God, I haven't played Dwarves in so long. Just feel like SFO is slowly coming to vanilla. How so? Like with what cheats things it has? Going back to Glorious Cavalry Charges. Jareth, is it you that has loads of Batonian minis? Playing as a dwarf ruler? Ooh, that sounds sick. Throg now with, I guess, more trolls. Wolfric is actually a wanderer. Yeah, it's very nice. Because it was interesting with Wolfric. I was going to upload the turn 1 confederation, but then realised it just wasn't a good start. Which sounds ironic, but it's true. It sounds like confederating them turn 1 would be good, but you isolate how many fights you can do, which in turn gives you less experience. But I guess the benefit of it is you get growth in there, so you can get up to level 3, tier 3 faster. So there are pros and there's cons. I once played a gimmick Marauder army with only Sigvald. Ooh. Is chat meant to be on screen? I can. I can certainly add it on there, just so you guys know what everyone's on about. Gosh. 25 years ago. Move across the country. Ah, fair. Yeah, I remember you telling me about him, Jareth, a long time ago. Spellforce. I think I have it.
To die in battle.
I think, is it similar to Age of Wonders? Oh, you can play as dwarves, never mind. Let's go into Inspiring Presence because Slayer's going to become insane. Rune of Speed, and let's grab ourselves. I really do rate the... hold on, melee defense 32. Wait, are they basically the exact same stat line, but you have ammunition? Is that what I'm reading, apart from anti-large? No, the weapon strength is way less. I do love a bit of Slayer Pirates, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, have I just got a thing as well?
Aye.
Ranked up a Slayer unit. Wow, that is a very easy unlock.
Ready.
What we will do as well. So the sad thing is they nerfed these guys. You used to be able to recruit, have them for Siege Attacker. They used to have Siege Attacker, but not anymore.
Demon Slayer.
Demon
Slayer. The Slayer King.
We will move him over here and recruit while we move over here. I think growth all day, every day. It is very nice. Most things are capped at tier 4. So Rock Skulls are the ogres. So it looks like Azag will be sorting that out. So we can let Azag do his thing. We do have a High King decree so we can get the underpass, but I don't think there's anything we need just yet. Recruit the Dragon Slayer. That is the goal. We want to unlock him as soon as possible. We want to get the Slayer Pirates in there as soon as we can. Interlocking shields is it's one of those interesting things where typically you rush this, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's not here. It's here. So the annoying thing is, it takes me a while to boost up the things that I need, which is the only downside of Ungrim. Hopefully, like it would be nice if his specific buffs are achievable faster. Is it a Siege Attacker, really? Oh my god, they put it back! Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. The heroes. Good comms. Good comms. Ooh, another thingy. Wow, and fighting his armies that spread corruption. That is actually wild how good it is. That covers so many factions.
Dragon Slayer. Follow
that covers so many factions. Wow.
Slay away.
That is actually wild. Plus 6 melee attack. Anything evil, basically. Yeah, that is so good, that trait.
Killer of dragons.
Yeah, good comms. I actually completely forgot you get these guys straight away. But yeah, Raz Daniel, I believe that they've given it back. Guys, I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not crazy here. They deadass remove siege attackers from these guys, I swear.
Was only a little demon.
Yeah, I think there's a potential chance, Raziel, that it can be reflected. They did. Don't know when they added it back, though. They must have done it recently, then. Don't look for me, dwarf knowledge. Yeah. There's a lot up here. Maybe they just wrote it and actually forgot to do it. Oh, did you guys know that if you merge blue items, you can get purples now? I don't know if you knew that. If you merge two blues, you get scrap. If you merge 2 scraps, you get enhanced scrap. And if you merge 2 enhanced scraps and fuse them, you get a purple item guaranteed. And if you merge 2 blues, there's like an 8% chance to get a purple. But you'll most likely just get scrap. I don't believe they put it into anywhere. Wait, what have you... What? I'm not gonna lie, this is the first time they've ever done this. This is the first time I've seen the AI do this. What? What, jump over towards me? I mean, I don't mind this.
Yes. To battle.
Sure. To battle, dowie brethren.
So I believe... Do you give movement? No. So what I need to do... I'll put you into this army. Otherwise it'll reduce Ungrim's movement too much. Oh, for God's sake, they're going to run away, of course. I don't believe I can attach again. Because once you've gone into an army, you can't then come out of the army. But aren't they just going to underway away from me? Actually, no, they won't be able to. I don't believe they can underway from here to here. So you can recruit some more Slayers. That is definitely a new, unique thing that AI does. They never used to jump over to you, as they were quite literally terrified. But I actually don't mind this at all. I'm actually quite happy with that. Dwarf beer emoji, standing for good comms. Absolutely. I mean, when it comes to dwarven beer, you can't beat it. It powers most of their machinery as well, which is actually quite incredible. They drink the stuff and the gyrocopters run off of it. It's quite a pretty cool thing if you think about it. There's a new dwarf update. No, I think everyone just loves the dwarves RPG. And the new fuse mechanics makes the dwarves a little bit stronger as well. You can fuse purples. Well, blues.
My vows will be satisfied with this. Yes, my oath is intact. Very well.
You can fuse blues together to get purples. Annoyingly, I won't be able to recruit anymore. So, you can go over there, though.
Come on, then.
Yeah, the item update.
Doom comes when it does. Aye, the Slayer in me seeks death.
Right, boys, the first person to type the dwarves are the best faction, I'll rename you after the Dragon Slayer. I'm not biased, by the way. I am not biased.
Restless.
You guys know me, I'm not biased at all.
I am the Slayer King.
Call you, there you go. Is multiplayer still bricked? More Zanes? Yes, it is, mate.
What?
Hold on, let me message CA. Let me DM CA. Right, I've just DM'd them. Okay, right, we said that we would have this. Rename to Koyu. You're now Koyu Haffel Frickenstein.
Ready.
It's quite a mouthful, isn't it? Kai King Battlesey. You already know.
One rag.
Guys, what is your favourite dwarf quote? And I'll repeat it back for you. Brimley Bob, I believe multiplayer is broken currently.
My Slayer oath.
I believe sometimes it has a chat. When it cannot connect to the servers, it says you're offline, which is the reason why potentially you're not able to have multiple lobbies. Koyu, it's the difference between like fantasy and Lord of the Rings. And I'm not naming it that, Raziel.
To die in battle.
Beautiful.
The Slayer
Oh, I can't
in me
reach.
seeks
That
death.
sucks.
There will be blood.
There be demons at home.
I mean, we are delayed one turn, but we definitely have.
You will
It's my brother Garagrim, isn't it?
Garagrim Iron Fist.
Yeah, my
I've
broski
grown
Garagrim.
restless. Yes.
I'm probably going to replace all of my armies and just use Slayers, to be honest.
Onward.
My favourite dwarven quote is,
If he wants it done right.
To die in battle, now brethren. Do not shame your ancestors, shall brethren.
Garagrim's my son.
Anat.
That makes sense. I think it's his son. Even cooler.
Bane of demons.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
It's such a, I mean, Ungrim ironically lives the longest out of most dwarves, which is crazy to think about. Crazy to think that the guy that is a Slayer King is the one that lives the longest. What's that all about? Sure, it sounds like you're gonna get good. Kappa? No, you just have to wait for cannons. Once you get cannons, you're chilling.
To die in battle. Thank them.
I don't really think I need the Secretary Lord. So, one MLG strat I used to do, you instantly recruit gyrocopters in here. So you build this building. You put a gyrocopter, Master Engineer, and Dragon Slayer army. And you can do a dual start. If you're good enough, you can kill Azag at the same time. If you do it properly. Okay, I mean, that's definitely a one fight, so I will just auto-resolve that one. Also, I need to remind myself, I think it's been... Yeah, there you go. Modifier's been weird.
Follow at your peril.
Aye.
Right, we'll do Grimnir's Heirs, because we're just going to be using
It is
Slayers.
time.
I will max out Wrath of Ruin before I go into these, because having
rag.
that maxed out will be better than anything else I can do.
Anat.
Oh, Garagrim does this as well. I probably will need to... Jack up a spam is just cheese. I mean, it is, to be honest. It's so effective, though, isn't it? That's the problem, right? It's too good not to do. But yeah, I don't really want to do it anymore. But yeah, normally it is pretty solid.
Does a win count if I'm still alive?
The Book of Grudges remains full. Yeah. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about the dwarves. The grudges are always full. You're not going to be bored playing the dwarves, that's for sure.
Keep up.
What do you guys think of the Age of Reckoning now? I obviously made a lot of videos and had a very strong opinion of the Age of Reckoning for a while. But I definitely do think that they... think that it's hard to balance on it.
Ready.
Yo, DB, how you doing, handsome? It's time to retake the hold. So you go do now.
Do not shame your ancestors.
So we're not really going to go into that. I am going to go into the Way of the Guild and Heavy Stones for growth. You saved her in the cloud? Oh, shucks, that sucks.
Any grudges crossed off?
Why did I forget to shut the door? Shut by a man-sized rat? Feels bad, man. Do we do the gyrocopter spam? No, we won't. We won't make it too complicated. I won't overcomplicate the start because then it might be harder for folks to follow. So then, remember more factions, you had grudges. Yeah. Raz Daniel, funny enough, I was the one that reported exactly what you described to CA. And I believe they watched the video that I made on it and made changes to the Age of Reckoning because of that. Because my main logic was that you should never punish a player for just playing the game. That is not a good mechanic. The snowballing is crazy. Perez Santiago, love the name. Did you go north as well at the same time? Because one of the strats I used to have is delay the growth and put in a gyrocopter spam and then go kill and take over this.
I must fulfill.
Did you do that or did you not?
Yes, for Slayer Cape.
Because it is a really, really effective strategy. It definitely works very well if you do the dual start, but it's honestly very, very painful.
Hey up.
Just rush south? Yeah, fair. Maybe I should have demonstrated the strat again. Because it's one of those things where I haven't demonstrated it for a while, and I probably should have done. Because if you really want to sweat it, the best strat you can do is just do a dual start. But it really hinders your campaign late game. It hinders your ability to build quite tall, which is the reason why I tend not to do it these days. Because oftentimes, things that look good might not be good. You know, that's one of the things you always got to remember. Like, sometimes a strat might look insane, but in actual fact, it's not that useful. Because, for example, I don't believe it's worthwhile me doing anything here. No, do you know, I will keep him there, just hanging out. We'll take over this element. I'll upgrade the tier, and then we can probably do dual stacks. I think we'll be confident in taking that out. The gyrocopters take the fun out of the dwarves. I mean, it is one of the... I mean, gyrocopters are a core essence of diplomacy. A core essence of how the dwarves fought, though. You know, that is quite literally exactly what they did. Oh, I remember caravans giving you so much money. It's wild to me how much this game has changed. Like, if you think of if you think of this game when it first came out, everything is different, I would say. There are very few things that did work back in the day, like the reinforcement cheese. Blame me for most of the changes. In fairness, I did make videos on pretty much all the things that were weird. Killing caravans. One of the reasons why Drazowith was so prominent was because of the fact that you could easily squeeze out so much money because of all the caravans that came and attacked you.
Anat, my vows will be satisfied with this.
There was a lot of cool things you could do. We're rank 1 because of the Black Axe. I do remember that, DB. You blame me for everything? No, it's fair. No, for real, for real. Susan says, I wouldn't even consider that a cheese, to be fair, Collier. I think that would be a relatively reasonable military thing to do. Yeah, a real main, what's a man? That is the problem at the moment. There is a issue connecting to online stuff at the moment, Rainman. I do not believe... I have put it onto CA's radar, so I'm hopeful that they see my messages and see the call out. But I know not many of them are working because of the Christmas period. Basically, everything is out. There is an outage of multiplayer currently So let all your friends and stuff know that there is a current outage within multiplayer. And I don't have any information as to when they'll fix it, but if I know anything, I'll let you guys know.
Axes out, lads.
To do with EGS, yeah. I'll put my army over this side and we'll climb the walls over here.
Catherine will march.
Just GP unit was just rocket battery. Yeah, good times. Hope you had a good Christmas. Oh, same to you, mate. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you as well, mate. Much love to you. Much love. The Rain Man reminds me of the old League of Legends pro. I think he played for TSM and played Teemo. Good times. Wait, Iron Drakes can't shoot walls down. Skaven at launch were terrible? 100% they were. They had no good units. Skaven were arguably one of the worst factions on release. Because of the fact that they had, like, no units. Like, people probably maybe misremember that or didn't play at the time, but Skaven didn't have a lot of good units until DLC came in. I think my ultimate favorite unit has been Rattling Gunners. I think my ultimate favorite unit has to be Rattling Gunners pre-nerf. Pre-nerf Rattling Gunners was just so good. And then they really butchered them. Like, if you guys didn't know, the DPS difference between Warhammer 2 and Warhammer 3 for Rattling Gunners is more than halved. They have more than half the damage you do with them. Which is wild. Like, more than half is wild. Let's get the Slayers in there as well. I mean, this is pretty advantageous. Bloated Corpse, goated unit. I remember the bug with Bloated Corpses, where you used to be able to melee attack with them. You used to be able to literally melee attack with Bloated Corpses if you did it properly. Which was so silly, but so brilliant. Also, they really need to make the Red Ruin useful. There is very minimal scenarios where I would ever want to reduce my melee defense. Melee defense is the most important stat. Full stop. Weapons teams be really strong. The thing is, I feel like the weapons teams have felt really garbage for a while, man. I'm not sure that's just me. Weapons teams have felt kind of garbage for a while. Alright, let's get all my units spread over here. Follow my health. I wouldn't consider armor third most useful. The reason I say it's probably not as useful anymore because the amount of armor piercing in this game now is unbelievable. Armor piercing has become such a staple of most units that it's not even that handy anymore. Right, let's do another cast of one of these bad boys to clear a lot of the chaff. Melee defense does matter. That I will 100% disagree with. Melee defense effectively mitigates damage, and there's very few things in the game that does that. Mitigation is something that is few and far between. There isn't a lot of things that give absolute 100% mitigation of damage. Or melee damage, should I say. The ambitious with the broken. What with like Giga AP, I remember that. Beastmen have come a long way. I played Beastmen rework. Beastmen rework was literally torture. My god. I don't know if any of y'all played Beastmen before they reworked them, but should I mean? Ooh. Zinch, Daniel, when? I'll get there. I'll get there. I still need to work on my guide, and I still need to finish my diplomacy guide that I'm working on. I still need to begin my beginner's guide for Daniel. I got a very cool video being cooked up at the moment. A lot of good things happening. A lot of good things. Has the corn gone to Beastman? I would imagine so. Yeah. Corn goes, yeah. Guys, would you say it's clickbait me saying that Daniel's probably one of the worst things CA have done? When I mean worst, I mean the things that they could have done with the level of customization is pretty vast. Like, I feel like the idea of it is really cool. The idea is so sick. Like, I love the idea of what they had. The vision, the goal of it. Chef's kiss. Top notch. Literal chef kiss. But the fact that his faction ignores core mechanics really sucks. Like, imagine finding a talisman preservation and you're not allowed to equip it. Imagine getting Sword of Cain. Actually, does Sword of Cain work on Daniel? Does anyone actually know? Can Daniel get Sword of Cain? I'd assume so. But then again, you equip it. So maybe not. No, you can't. What about crown of? What about the crown? Can you get the crown on him? The Empire crown? Is that possible? Same thing. Jesus. I think that's it, right? Core mechanics that exist for other factions he cannot do. Yeah, it's kind of sad that. Can't wear them to just work. Yeah, but you don't wear the crown though. They'll work. Sorry, idol. You don't wear the crown, so I don't know if that's true or not. You actually don't have to wear the crown. It's just something on you. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's something that can be equipped, or something that doesn't need to be equipped. Excuse me. So I think that one's probably okay. You thought you did wear it? No, thankfully not. No, thankfully you don't. But I hope everyone got what they wanted for Christmas. I hope everyone got everything they wanted for Christmas. And that Santa was lovely. It's funny, as I've gotten older, I've really started to appreciate like adult stuff. Like a pressure cooker, a slow cooker. Stuff like that. Beforehand, I'd be wanting like Power Rangers and things like that. Now, if I get socks, I'm like, hell yeah. A good pair of socks, you can't beat. Got a rice cooker. Rice cookers are goated. It's just kind of funny as you get older, right? Alright, nice. Good, clean battle. A little bit of a slug. He needs a rework. He's the Warhammer 3 Norska. I guess it's an interesting one, right? Because giving him a proper tech tree, give him proper skill tree, let him wear things again. Surely you just make him too OP because all the items you can then equip on top of that will be a little crazy. Maybe if you changed all the items to then give effects to your units, might be different. Like, because you could have specific corn sets that help you recruit, like, Chaos Warriors and all the corn units by +2 you recruit ranks and stuff, you know? So maybe they should just do that. Santa Jet to bring me a Hot Tub Battlesey stream? No, that is true. You might have to be, you might be holding out a while on that one. You might be holding out a while on that one. Does this stack? It has to be a Lord, right? Yeah, dang it. I was going to say I could merge these bad boys. What did the salvage just do?
am the Slayer King.
Is there a Santa Claus Kislev hat? I know Grombrindle used to be the best one. I know Grombrindle was the one that was the best with that.
Time.
I will go with Hidden Armor's too good, man.
Onward. I grow restless. The Slayer in me seeks death.
Demon Slayer.
No, just messing around. Oh, fair. I mean, it'd be dope because there is a Santa Claus thing for Grombrindle and stuff. There is a mod for that. They did go ahead and do that. So I was like, potentially this could be a thing. Like what they've done for Rookie, feels like they're now true king. Nemesis, I agree completely. 100% agreed. I think they've done a fantastic job with him. I think they have given him more of a style that you would expect him to have, which I'm all for.
Bane of demons.
So I won't murder these guys. Oh, it's very cool to see crossbowmen in there. Grom is the most Santa-like. What? Being big and fat. And Santa's helmet goes outside of the helmet. Nice.
Doom Chaser.
Right, all we need to do now is move towards hither. It's one thing that is quite interesting, right? So Archeon gets access to the cavalry pretty much level 2. The regiment renowned cavalry level 2. You'd almost think that you'd get access to the Dragonback Slayers or the Long Drawn Pirates straight away. Like level 2 as well. But maybe Ungrim's start is already just good enough. So I know there's other folks in the chat talking about how much they snowballed.
My throng seeks only death.
I do think that your snowball is pretty tasty. I think Ungrim is probably one of the better early game dwarves. I think arguably he's probably the best early game. I don't think there's many factions that can deal with just a Journey's End dwarves. He is very terrifying. If you guys had to categorize the strongest factions in the game, who would you say?
What do you have to say?
Okay, declare war on me now is... Oh shoot, I was going to say it's fine because we've got time, but we don't have time. We do not have time. Okay. We do not have time. Crooked Moon is the strongest faction? What elves are up there? So we're talking about of all time.
A quest has been issued, mighty
Malachi
lord.
and Elspeth are strong.
great
I would
adventure
agree with both of
beckons.
those, for sure.
Be wary, though.
Sneaky Crown Boy. I mean,
Follow at your
right, how bad is this? I think I'm going to retreat back to my main settlement. This is the reason why you never really level up your minor settlements. We are going to bring Ungrim back. I think this is going to change the dynamics up a little bit, as I'm not going to get Mount Gunbad just yet. I'm going to have to deal with these guys. Norse's arguably the strongest faction now. I'm inclined to agree, to be honest. I'm inclined to agree. So I'm going to go into melee defense because if you don't know, whoever comes into the army last gains the ability. So since these guys both have replenished troops,
dishonored.
Ready.
my bald head is so shiny. I mean, it is true. My bald head is very shiny.
The sturdiest crest I find.
I need to shave my head for that. I haven't shaved my head in a bit. I need to give it a good shaving.
What?
Long Day Skull Taker has been the strongest CA's ever made. I mean,
To die in battle.
he was pretty good. The amount of fights you could get off was like Torok's coded, but better because of the stats you gained from it. Because Torok didn't really benefit from doing those battles, obviously from leveling up loads, getting Regiment Renown, things like that was always good. But you didn't really get permanent bonuses. This is fine. I mean, it's not a very strong army, so we'll do that. I look like Manfred? Okay, thank you, I guess. Sorry that was rude. I mean, it's one of those things where Manfred is like the manlet of Total War Warhammer. So being called Manfred is a little distressing. Do you know what I mean? I don't think Right, do me a favor, guys. In the chat, do me a favor. Type 1 in the chat if you hate Manfred. Type 2 if you don't mind them.
I am the Slayer.
So you've got to... This is in a scale of all of the vampires.
The Slayer
Hate's a very strong word, though, in fairness. Hate is a really strong word. Manfred did nothing wrong. Okay, someone's delusional in chat. No worries. Oh my Christ! This is the first time I've ever seen Azag do this.
Slayer.
Bro, he's... Uno reverse carded the crap out of me here.
in me seeks death.
Dude, he's got 3 armies here. Am I cooked? He'll have Siege Attacker as well.
What?
He does it every time? What? By turn 9?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe we need to do the strat we used to do. I mean, the gloves are off. If he wants the gloves off, I can do gloves off. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy to do gloves off.
I must fulfill my Slayer oath.
If he attacks Karakadrin, I might be in trouble, chat. I won't be lying. I can defend I can defend everything on the right. Ungrim will slaughter them. Now wait a minute. No, where's my camera gone? Hold on. Hold on. I was trying to do a bit. Oh, it's not. Do it like this. I mean, come on. The fact that this is a heroic victory is kind of criminal. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, Haxo, good to see you, mate. I mean, looking at their army's terrible, so it makes sense. Azag is not mounted yet. His shaman doesn't have any good spells for the walls. He has minimal melee units, and he's got snotling punk wagons that will just get shot at by the Corralers. I mean, it makes perfect sense. This is winnable. Like, if I fought this, I would win this 99 out of 100 times. No, 100 out of 100 times. This is just unlosable. Alright, do me a favour. 1 in the chat if we fight it, 2 in the chat if we auto-resolve it. Because to me, yeah, I just think that his composition is terrible. I mean, half his army's useless. So unlosable, then you do it. If it's so unlosable, then do it. Right, I'm easily rage bitten. Yeah, no, I'm easy to be rage bit. I'm easy to be rage baited. No, for real. I can be rage baited quite easily. For real, for real. You can't be hitting me with, if it's so unlosable, then do it. You can't hit me with that. You've basically called upon my manhood there. Do you know what I mean? You can't be doing that. You know what I mean? You can't call a man's manhood like that. You've basically called my wiener tiny at that point. You know, I kind of have to defend it now. Wow, they're attacking all at the same point. That is a terrible idea by the AI. All I have to do then is just defend the walls, I'm pretty sure. You won't know balls, literally. I mean, the dwarves... I mean, in fairness, I am playing to lore there. Because the dwarves are like the epitome of being rage baited. Like, they are the easiest to rage bait ever. Do you know what I'm saying? I can build the barricades as the battle happens. I think getting the tower up and running as soon as possible will be more advantageous.
Slayer.
My general needs to be on this point. I mean, even running out is not a terrible idea, to be truly honest. I think I'll grab these. Let me grab all these guys, because I can flex between all my settlements, because the towers will do most of the work here. I believe the rock lobbers will be killed before anything really bad happens. So let's go ahead and start the fight. Let's start shooting the rock lobbers. They are using spells upon me, but I don't think I mind too much just yet. They're not moving. Still in room boat ladders, they haven't. Didn't they say they were going to do that like a while ago? I'm actually going to come off the walls with the crawlers here. If they're firing into the walls, I am going to move away. Because it'd be silly to be on the walls at the same time. My hope is that we kill enough of the rock clobbers before anything happens. Keep in mind, it is going to be pretty difficult to win this if they break the walls. So if this wall actually does break, I'm going to be in trouble, to be honest. Because there's very limited positions. Actually, no, saying that, I should be able to defend quite a lot of the towers inside of the settlement as well. Because if I start building a lot of the barricades now, I think we'll be fine. Because I can easily run back towards the back of the settlement. So you can see now it's on 6. Ooh, it's at 6,000. But they're on half HP. Wait, where are you guys running? Oh my god, are they running into this entrance? That would be rude. Nah, for real, that'd be rude. If they did that, that's actually for real rude. 4,000 HP, so they are slowing down because they're losing entities. They are losing entities, which is good. What are these? Pump wagons. I mean, should we just... I have an idea, Let me cook. We'll do this. The miners are there specifically to disrupt. Did we kill any entities? We did kill a few. Good. Did we kill these yet? We have not. What's the towns on? 2,900. So we are actually running it a little bit on the riskiest side of things. I won't lie to you, Chiefs. Just got to make sure to finish this off when we're chilling. We are attacking on this side, although I am quite concerned that it will bug and break the gates, because that is possible to happen. I think now I've basically given up on that point. They could find an angle moving in through this way. That is okay. Rock clobbers have now been destroyed, which is fantastic, and we've defended this. They've now regained control of the walls. I mean, this means they can walk over this way, which is true, they can. So let's move over here and push up this side. The new engine will be worth it if they can fix the gate bug. Yeah, I actually fully agree, because they have mentioned that the limitation of the engine is the reason as to why the gate bug exists. So 100% agreed. It'd be very cool to see them fixing the gate bug. As there's so many shenanigans that really ruin stuff because of it. So yeah, they have actually taken control of quite a significant portion of the battlefield there. I don't think I'm that bothered, especially because... Do we have Journey's End? No, it has to be on Ungrim's. It's a little bit. You would expect gates. Yeah, that's also a valid point. That is also a valid point. Let's get the arm facing boys up here. I'd rather have actual fighters moving to the side here. They have penetrated the walls, so what we'll go ahead and do is build the strongest barricades I have here, which may force them to walk all the way around, and by the time they've done that, we'll be more fortified with a lot more archers and a lot more potent units. So if you're wondering of what the wonderful Harabek was talking about as relating to the gate bug, this is exactly what they mean. So what currently can happen is units can be pushed into settlements unintentionally, which enables them to be attacked prematurely. And that happens, I would say, pretty much 9 times out of 10. So anytime you're attacking a gate, expect some units like this to be susceptible to die. It's not ideal. I'll be for real. And it happens. I would unfortunately, it happens a lot more than you probably think. Do I think I can beat up? Oh, he's exhausted. Of course, he's climbing the walls. I mean, now I probably can. I was going to say, do I think I can win in fight and melee in that scenario against Azag? And to be fair, it didn't look advantageous to begin with. It didn't look super advantageous, but now, due to his exhaustion and being able to see he's got very minimal armor. I mean, even a dwarf warriors will do fantastic in that scenario, which is crazy. They're now pouring through the settlement, which is expected. I am going to build another tower here. We'll go with tier 3. A little bit more effective at killing infantry there, which is what we're going to see. As we'll have things that will be AoE. We've dealt with... I'm just making sure the catapults are dead. I'm just trying to find them. So all the units coming through here are dead. And then let's speed up you. Is this goblins? Yes, goblins. We're fine. Let me move more entities of the guys over. The general's over there. I'm gonna chuck in another barricade here, and I probably will want... I'm gonna say the quarrelers need to pull back now. We're getting minimal value shooting things that are already very weakened. To be truly honest, I probably should have done it a little bit sooner. One thing I am surprised the AIs are doing is moving down this way. Really advantageous position for them to start moving towards me here, but this is the reason why I pulled a lot of my units back, to stop that from happening, basically. But let me also grab the Dwarf Warriors. If you're wondering what I'm doing, every entity inside the game that is large has a amount of units that they will do splash damage to. So the more my units are closer to the general, Azag, the more I will... the less damage I'll take on my lord. Meaning the duel here will be way more advantageous for me as well. So wires coming through, the majority of their army is not doing anything. As you can see, these guys are going to have to come through a very powerful barricade on both sides. So logic dictates that I should defend this point here, as that's the thing that they'll most likely try to capture. I do believe one quarreler here will be able to have a lot of value. Guys, can you still infinitely give ammunition to your units? Is that still a thing? That's been a thing for such a long time. I suspect it is indeed still a thing. I mean, the beautiful thing here is a level 2 lord is beating up a legendary lord. Mr. A-Star, good to see you, handsome. Hope you're doing wonderful. No, they fixed it? Ah, it's a shame. Okay, it looks like they're actually just coming on this side, so this is absolutely fine, because we'll go ahead and position these guys as so, and then we'll just hold out and cause a really large blockade here. I'm doing well, thank you, man. Happy holidays. Happy holidays to all of the wholesome hunks in the chat right here. Ooh, okay. Helm of Discord is pretty strong. To you as well, much love, my man. Let's get a Dwarf Warrior over here. Let's get some actual fighters. Like I said, they're filtering over this side, but we're having an abundance of towers. FYI on Twitch, ads are kicking in about 10 seconds to get rid of pesky Imperial ads, just to let you all know. And let's get the quarrelers now raring to go, firing into the good units here. And let's start transitioning a lot of units over. Sounds like it's dead, which is what we love to see. These guys are taking on the gates, but I'm really not bothered by that. They can do that all they want. It should say the Lord has died. He has fully died now, which is good. Let's upgrade this to a tier 3. We'll also put barricades over there to be as awkward as possible. With some of the changes they've done, you can no longer take the victory location by itself. You first have to grab this point, as it's now connected. So it's a lot easier to do to hold defensive positions inside the settlements. I am just going to want one of the guys to shoot whatever they can. Also just checking a look what else is happening here, because I'm happy to transition some of the Slayers, who are obviously really quick units, over to that point. This should be an advantageous position here. This is now being attacked, so what I'm going to do is pull you guys back, take a little bit of a defensive stance on that. This is now being attacked, but we do have a bunch of burly boys holding the line nicely. I would say, generally speaking, Dwarf Warriors will beat a Orc boy. Big uns they'll struggle with. The mage is now coming over, so we're going to be rotating a lot of our troops here. I mean, even Quarrelers, to be truly honest, are actually potent in melee as well. They're a very good unit, to be honest. I think arguably Quarrelers are one of the better units in the game. especially for the tier they're in. So 8k damage. Ooh, there's still trolls. Oh, dude, they've healed so goddamn much. That's insane. Yeah, I've just realised how much they've actually healed, but Slayers will deal with that. You go over there. Just gonna count these units. I mean, I'd be very surprised if we lost this engagement here. You guys can go over here and then rotate the rest, because their entire army is actually effectively not here. It's a shame we couldn't kill more of the trolls, but it is what it is. Leaving the trolls alone is always a mistake. I mean, we had no chance to attack them, that's the problem, right? I unfortunately didn't have a choice in the matter. This tower should be getting incredible value, so let me go ahead and upgrade this one to tier 3. I should have waited for a volley, that means that we only had 20-second downtime, but that is what it is. I am going to go straight into this point here. They are going to be battered by the tier 3 cannon. Let's get a barricade there just to make sure that they go all the way along around. These guys should be sufficient now. I mean, yeah, the pure melee mass here, unlikely to lose that. When I say unlikely, I mean the chances of losing that melee fight, even with all the AI cheats, is pretty much 0. So, don't need to worry there. We do have a few units being cheeky over here, though. I'll be for real, for real. That's the cannon. That was the cannon coming in and killing a lot of them. So this is basically exact fights that Slayers are looking for. This is... Oh shoot, they did the... it's the mage doing insane spells. Is he mounted? He is mounted. That's slightly annoying, actually. Let me move like this, because I should be able to get some Corolla shot there. I am going to grab the Corollas back over here, because they are, like I said, a good melee fighter. The Slayers should make quick work of the trolls. Melee... I mean, Orc Boys will trade up nicely, that's the... That is always the challenge. The Orc Boys will trade really nicely against that. Do we have tower buildings over there? We have another cannon building here doing some great job. Trolls will be routing. I mean, I honestly suspect that Army-Lost bonus is not going to be that far away. Just judging from a gut feeling here. When you play Dwarves as much as I do, you know, it just comes to you. It just comes to you. You know, you play the Dwarves a lot, it really just comes to you. But a good victory nonetheless. We've murdered the trolls, murdered all of them. Like I said, my manhood was questioned. My ability with the Dwarves were questioned as well.
Do not shame your ancestors, your brethren.
Heroic victory? Potentially. Let me chase as many of them as I can. Let me chase as many of these buggers off. It's not heroic. I'm going to say it probably is. I would be surprised if this is not heroic. To be 100%. To be 100% honest, I'd be very surprised if this wasn't heroic. Close call. Ooh, should I wager a gifted sub? This is heroic. Should I wager a gifted sub? Hey, Throwforge, how good and handsome. Considering I use all of my ammo, yeah, if I could have, would say is heroic. Using all my ammo would make it not heroic, I would say. And Zero, thanks for following, man. Ammunition is balance of power, right? If you keep in mind, if I was able to win this without using any ammunition, it would definitely be more favorable. Am I going to say this is 100% heroic? If I kill these, it would be. Hold on, pause champ. Hold on, boys. If I can get the walls over here as soon as possible, I might be able to... Wait, why are they running to me? Lads, the area to run... Are you climbing the walls? What? Why are they climbing my walls? Boys, run away. Like, actually, you can run now, by the way. Like, you're welcome to leave the battlefield. You don't have to climb the walls. Like, lads, it's alright. You know what I mean? The battle's over. You know what I mean? Battle's done. The battle's done and dusted, pals. Do you know what I mean? Battle is done and dusted. I respect that, though. I respect that. I mean, that was, like, some interesting big brain dwarf move for sure. They forgot their wallets, clearly so. Hey, Wormgarden, good to see you, mate. Heroic is basically overcoming impossible odds. I mean, technically, if you looked at the army we started with and the army they ended with, you could consider that relatively heroic. Plus, I mean, sometimes the way that they do the battle, some of the battle, like, thingies are really weird. The way they determine who's won and who doesn't. Let me just kill the rest of them. Because, like I said, I'm going to have to fight them again anyway, so I'm going to make sure I kill as many of them as I can. Oh, never mind. Heroic victory, it was. I thought it would be. I thought it would be. Because you got to keep in mind, what I had deployed was less than them and weaker than them, and I very rarely lost. I didn't really lose units. That's why I was pretty confident it would be heroic. I should have wagered the gifted sub. I should have wagered the gifted sub. Would have been a freebie. It would have been a freebie. I mean, we killed pretty much their entire army. Ever check out Bannerlord, Jankov? I've played tons of Bannerlord. I've played the new DLC. Had about equal sizes. I mean, it's the quality, isn't it, right? It's the fact that they have a mage, lord. These are technically very strong. It's more that you got to keep in mind these are only 24, right? So that's like a quarter of what a normal unit would be. But yeah, we played the recent DLC Jankov fairly recently, maybe a week ago or so. Really enjoyed it. So my general hasn't taken any casualties, so I will execute them. And another banger of a battle on the way. Yo, Grom, good to see you, mate. How's the farm treating you and whatnot? Lucky, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Hi. Hi to you as well. Or is it Lukey? I imagine it's Lukey. I suspect it'd be pronounced Lukey. Is that the army with you in it? It is indeed. Here you are. You're the Dragon Slayer. Wait, Grom, you're a dad. Congrats, man. Hope I'm well. I am well. Green screen units are bad? I think the AI is just recruiting badly, to be honest. I don't think it's that the units are bad. I think it's genuinely that they're recruiting really dumb stuff. Right. Like imagine being the Dwarf Warriors right now. Geared to the teeth, vibing out with a big old shield. Same with the Ironbreakers, really. Geared to the teeth, Thunderers, and then your entire army is just a bunch of shirtless lads. Like shirts and skins. Quite literally is. I mean, it's like a shirt and skin situation. You know? You're about to play some basketball or something, or football. I generally think we can just walk forward, to be truly honest. I think they have some... Wow, they actually have some good units, though. But Ungrim makes the Slayers just ridiculously OP with Journey's End. Having 25% of basically free, like, safety net is quite a lot. Plus, the damage isn't guaranteed it's on the specific entity that's going to die. If it's spread out really well, it's even better. But yeah, I agree chariots can die very easily. It's a bit of a shame. Snotling pump wagons, I think they were like crazy OP now. And I think they tuned them down loads. Like they used to just do ridiculous damage from memory. And it was quite terrifying. There we go. 100 range versus 90. I mean, ideally I don't really waste these shots, so let me take Fire Will off. As far as I can tell, they don't have any scary things. Really easy counter the dwarves. Yeah, they're... I mean, I guess the challenge there is that Slayers don't really care about them, right? Worst infantry in the game is Bretonia. the worst infantry in the game?
Shoot!
Just trying to think.
Move now!
I would say I'm going to say Vampire Coast, but Depth Guards are pretty damn good. Skaven is surely the worst.
Ready to strike!
I mean, it's a tough one because like, you've got Foot Knights, right?
Fulfill our oaths and die! Die!
Like you've got Foot Knights and stuff like that that are relatively decent. I think with the recent implementation or recent addition of new Bretonnian Foot Knights, I think it'll definitely change things. But Squires, yeah.
Dragon Slayer!
Let me come and murder the general ASAP.
I bear the spirit of country!
This is the only unfortunate weakness that we really have with this army. I mean, it is quite glorious running in.
For the ancestors'
I mean, I feel
gods!
like Skaven infantry are not that bad.
Za!
Maybe it's just me being delusional, but I always thought Skaven infantry were actually pretty solid.
For the Karazhan! Take aim!
So, as an FYI, don't do what I'm doing here. This is a terrible idea. Running in the way I've ran in is just a really poor usage of your time.
Dragon Slayer!
I'm honestly just more intrigued to see if I can still win.
Slayers!
It is genuinely the reason why I'm doing it. I'm honestly more intrigued to know if it's possible or not.
Ready to aim!
The only unfortunate thing is that I'm gonna like over here is really detrimental.
Iron Drakes! Pick your targets
should be okay.
well!
Right. So I had to do a quick sneeze.
Off we go!
Yeah, I think the problem I'm gonna have is the backline here.
Slay them! Garagrim Iron Fist! Wyvern Whacker!
I feel like I killed a lot of my own units there.
Drakes! Shoot the Wazzocks! For mountain and home!
Double weeds, thanks for following me.
Slayers! Strike
Yeah, let me route these fellas off.
Attack the Ants!
I mean, sometimes you just gotta go full Dwarf Slayer and just run at stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Iron
I think it's important that you do it every now and again. Even on the highest difficulties, you just run at stuff and kill things.
Garagrim Iron
Let me
Fist!
get Ungrim back to kill that lad, don't. What was anything mean? It was bad. I mean, that's literally exactly. That's literally just because of the fact that the cheats were ridiculous.
Axes
Like contextually, the cheats that they got in Warhammer 2 is twice as much as the cheats they get in Warhammer 3.
Slayers! Kill
Just in case you didn't know.
Let their
Like
vengeance
it is quite a vast change.
Let the vengeance begin!
Am I gonna lose this battle?
Slayers! Move! Kill!
Like I'm running around memeing, and there's a reasonable chance I can lose now because I memed the battle instead of playing a defensive position. I'm sure it'll be fine. I think you're gonna lose this. With that attitude we are. Jesus, Mons Chief. With that bloody attitude we're gonna lose.
Iron Drakes! Hit them! Wait!
Right, you need to retreat.
Kazuka,
You need to
Kazuka,
fire over here. You chase
nothing
here.
can stop us.
Yeah, Wrath of Ruin here, we're vibing.
I am the Slayer King!
Frill, Wrath of Ruin, we're vibing here, and just like literally basically no entities here.
Obey me!
This is going to be an absolute juicer of a cast. Literal juicer. That's what we're talking about. That's what's up. That's what's up. Garagrim's going to go spin, spin, spin. Spinny, spinny, spin.
Make way!
Beautiful.
Bring down
Corals are deciding to run into melee, which is always nice to see.
Pick your targets well!
My Slayers are all dying a perfect death. I mean, that's exactly what they're looking for, though, so we're doing them a favour, really, if you think about it.
Pump those dwarven legs! Move to attack! Kill
I think we're doing them all a favour. You're welcome, army.
Quarrelers!
Yeah, pulling back here. Is it even worth shooting into the pleb here?
For the ancestors! And put
I think my lords now are going to be way too strong. We've fulfilled the Slayer Oath on my army, which is beautiful.
shield bearers! Ho! Iron
A
Drake!
beautiful, beautiful sight.
Missiles!
A lot of the units now are pretty staggered. I mean, the Quarrel are great weapons is just something I never really want to recruit my army anyway.
Fire on the foe!
They're gonna be wavering pretty significantly now because of the fact that we've pretty much recovered the scenario. As long as my target prioritization at this stage in the fight is fine, we'll be absolutely okay. I just gotta keep an eye on it. I do need to guard notice, honestly. I know I press H on that one to be H. One of the things I'm doing really silly is just letting these guys run into melee for no reason. I'm going to pull you back and shoot the orc boys into the back. Just so these guys pop up. Let me get the run of speed going. Good news is, due to the artillery, this guy's going to take significantly less... excuse me, he's going to take a pretty hefty chunk of leadership debuffs. As it's an artillery. Damage by artillery -8. One of the reasons why people don't leverage the unit to its utmost. What I mean by that is, oftentimes, people don't really look to leverage the Trollhammer specifically for the purpose of routing something. It is a very effective thing to do. Beautiful. Our Slayers have fulfilled their oath.
To die in battle. That is what a Dowie wants. To die in battle.
If they re-attack me, I'm probably going to lose though, right? I definitely do think that if they attack me again, I would be smoked. So let's hope that they don't, because I generally do think that I will lose this follow-up fight. There we go. I mean, that was Pyrrhic. I mean, I literally played the battle as dumb as I could and still won it. Beautiful. Brings a tear to my eye, to be honest. Brings a bloody tear to my eye. I mean, we should be able to recruit a ton of units now, so we're not chilling. They'll attack again. I mean, you're saying that, but maybe not. Yay, matey. If there's a Slayer unit with guns. I am not playing any mods, my friend. This is the DLC that introduced Malachi McKayson. The Slayer Pirates. It's Thrones of Decay, was it? Came in Thrones of Decay? Can you do your dwarf boys while you have your face in your drink cup? Well, like this. Like Thanos or something? I mean, I hope that was okay. Oh, it's so glorious seeing them all. Yo, Forsaken, I'm very excited, matey. How are you? 50 Earth Gold doesn't lock it. Agreed. I'll do it. But yeah, Imiko, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you haven't played in a while, I will happily facilitate any questions. Lovely to have you here. Has 40k brought you back? The Total War 40k announcement brought you back? I wouldn't blame you if so. They didn't attack. I think what you got to remember as well is Ungrim was still very healthy. Ungrim was still very, very healthy. So we're now buffing an army of nothing. Smile.
Aye.
We are buffing an army of nothing. I definitely should have gone sharp on weapons though, for real, for real. Armor is not the greatest, I'll be honest.
The
But that's
Slayer
okay.
in me seeks death.
I can plead the fifth on that one.
Ready.
Demon Slayer.
If I'm gonna have a secondary lord, I'm gonna need to have some buffing slayers as well. We're level 9, so we don't have any regiments right now just yet. I mean, wow, only 8 grudges? That's wild how bad that is. I mean, the one positive thing is that it didn't interrupt me. Yo, Rage, how we doing, handsome? I didn't get interrupted on my building of my settlement, which is ideal. Oh, I didn't replenish because I'm jumping in terrain that I don't own. Just realised. So if I attack the guy on the right, the garrison won't join. But it's one goblin. It is one goblin. Sure. Close to feet. I am a dwarf after all. Yeah, go on. I'm nuts. Oh my god, you've just reminded me of a snack I bought yesterday. I bought cheese nuts. Oh, I'm gonna demolish them after the stream. Good comms, Jankopter, good comms. It's like, what's it? Nuts. It sounded really tasty. Cheese nuts? Yeah, I've got some cheesy nuts. Wait a second. Yeah, no, it is. Forsaken, I'll name the unit afterwards in a sec. I'm trying to think about the best dynamic here. Because on one side, I can hold the trees and kill quite easily. Do I want to just rush them? I just have slight concerns for the safety of the units is all. I mean, my only frontline unit is 33 Dwarf Warriors. I think that should be okay. What I'll do... So I have a minute to go batter these guys and reposition over here. That's exactly what I'm going to do. That is exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to run at them and then reposition. Orc boys. Orc bear boys. I mean, if they're doing this, I actually don't mind. Let's play intervene. It's annoying because even the bloody wolf riders will do fantastic against me. Sugar. Should. I'm just going to check. Yeah, I should have a good volley there. Shoot wherever I can. Ungrim should be able to get some really good shots off. Perfect. And I mean, these guys are basically dead already, which is fantastic. How long do we have? We've got 8 seconds. Keep in mind the unit's going to be relatively slow. That's the one advantageous thing we have going for us. Reposition you, reposition you. I would love... would I do this just to get a staggering? Get a rune of speed. I think it's going to be more advantageous for me. Just need that guy to die. Depends on that if they approach it really rapidly. It looks like they are, which is a little annoying. So I do need to clean this guy up as soon as possible. I think it's a crime that Ungrim has taken this goddamn long to kill him. We have taken 1.2k damage for absolutely no reason. Smiley face. Now we're getting descended upon like I think Ungrim just missing as much as he has potentially forsaken us here. There is a very reasonable chance that we've been forsaken because we don't have any unbreakable. Excuse me, we don't have any Wrath of Rune. My brain's not working. We don't have access to Rune of Spite just yet. But yeah, Ungrim losing as much HP as he did. I think I'm going to struggle to win this one, lads. I think I've miscasted that every time. We're going to be fighting to the very last one. I think this is definitely winnable. I think I overplayed my hand too much because the Trollhammers really didn't do much. I think they would have done the same thing inside of trees. Yeah.
We have taken the Slayer of Dowie brethren.
The annoying thing is squids are so goddamn effective against dwarves. They're so good against dwarves, it's ridiculous. This has to be winnable though, for real, for real. This has to be winnable. I'm just playing it like a noob. Let's give it another go. Because I think logically speaking, if I played it differently and sat in the trees instead and then waited for them to be funneled into me individually, I think it'd be easier. I think the problem that I had there was that my troll hammers didn't really do anything, and I put myself in a position where it was very hard to win that. Can we join the previous battle? Yeah, we definitely took a ton of damage in the previous battle, but it's one of those fun things in Total War, right? Where I was trolling on the battle I did the previous one, and just threw my units in for no reason just to see what happens. And then now, I'm sort of suffering the consequences a little bit. You got 700 hours in Warhammer 2 and only 30 in Warhammer 3? Oh, really? Wow. To play the 182nd Ichor Claw campaign. Based. Love that, Impico. You've picked a good lord there. Skaven is always a good faction. Do you jump lords toward Cadden? Nah, I think I could. I think I saved before I finished it, so. Oh, it took me so long to kill the Black Orc boss, but I guess it makes sense. But the thing is, I have anti-large, right? I have 30 anti-large, so we'll have 95 melee attack against him.
It's a giant.
Let's do this one instead. Yeah, it only pulls in one army. What happens if I... So if in this situation, I kill the archers, which is obviously I'm expecting to kill them pretty quickly. Oh, this is best case scenario, boys. This is best case scenario. I'm going to ignore the archers. Or maybe use the Dwarf Warriors for them. I think that's fine. And then just stack up my entire composition, raring to go for the allies to come in. Port the Vortex campaign over. Generally, Warhammer 2... Vortex campaign for the Vampire Coast, excuse me. Peak gameplay. Actually peak gameplay. Yeah, so it'll be putting all my units... There's a slight bit of elevation, hopefully we can go there. And I've got a minute to hold against all these. So where can I sit? I can sit exactly here. That's perfect. Wait, can I sit up here? Oh my god, I can sit up here. Okay, that is actually perfect, to be honest. How many range units do they have? Only cavalry ranged, which actually works out really nicely as well. So I've basically gone from being disadvantaged due to the lack of troops to now holding a incredibly potent position on the battlefield. Sometimes the gods are with you, and I think they definitely demonstrated it at this battle. Valera is definitely with us this day. The tankard? Yeah, the tankard... I mean, you're not going to get it anytime soon. No thanks for you. Ungrim's going to get the tankard soon. Then I was getting tankard. It's my boy Ungrim first. Bloody frontline. Let me try and deal with the squigs as soon as possible. I think as long as my ranged are undisrupted, we should be fine. Hey, Giga, good to see you, mate. I believe I'm better off Wrath of Ruining. Especially if they're going to blob up as much as they are here. And we just need these guys to be uninterrupted to just kill most things. Just like that. That was actually beautiful. Holy moly. Gadagrim is actually taking a lot more damage than I was expecting, to be honest. Ungrim needs to start putting some pressure down. Let's get the anti-large shooting into the archers in the back. As a couple volleys should be able to deal with that. Oh my Thane got uninterrupted on his cast. Let's do it now. Beautiful cast. So fun fact, the Wrath of Ruin has a slight bit of anti-large in it. I don't know why, it just does. It does good damage versus large targets. So let's check little look-ski, Koyu and everything is doing a good job fighting. Hey, Nico. The only unfortunate thing here is that the general has managed to squeeze himself into the battle here. If I can get Koyu and Garagrim out here, I'm gonna reposition them towards the elevation here. My only real concern about what's just happened is my runesmith is pretty much isolated. Very useful, the Lord is now dead. I don't know where their archers are. Yeah, they're the archers now. I think we can squeeze and tank a few of these shots. I don't mind too much. Can I get you guys to fire into here? Plus, I think most of the volleys will be interrupted by the trees. I think the runesmith's now running, which is fine with me. Garagrim's holding the line over here. Squig herds are actually very scary because of the anti-infantry they have. All dwarves are infantry, basically. Even my generals. It's only one really unfortunate thing about them. I do have to keep an eye on the health. Like, I think it's my duty to make sure that I'm actively looking at HPs here. I mean, Trollhammers are actually decent in melee, to be honest, so I'm not too worried just yet. Yeah, my runesmith might come back. Spin move. I think I'm going to kill more of my troops with it. That's the problem, right? Like, I was looking at it and I was like, I definitely should be using the spin move here, but then thought to myself, I will murder most of my troops by doing that. See if I can squeeze the Iron Drakes out a little bit here. If I can move my Iron Drakes out and other units rout, and Garagrim gets further deeper into their units, I would be more inclined to do it then. Like, if the rest of my troops retreat and rout, then I'm happy to do it. I'm happy to do it now, actually. I've just checked. I think the friendly fire will be pretty minimal. Unfortunately, the Iron Drake did run into me, literally as I did that. That's okay. Any of the Quarrelers, I'm happy to replace anyway. Koyu's still alive. Garagrim's still kicking, which is good. Good news is they're experiencing mass routes, which is exactly what I want to see. So we're going to start putting pressure by running towards them. And army loss bonus, beautiful. Sledge Generals, your duty to find honorable deaths for your troops. I mean, that is true. Corrigan, how are we doing, handsome? Davy on top is per. Yeah, the last battle we did was pretty brutal. Hopefully we can get a lot of replenishment from that. If I don't get much replenishment here, I think I lose to the second army, I'm not going to lie. I think the second army probably kills me. But I can recruit another general and I'll probably be fine. I'm well, Corrigan. What did you play goals? Maybe this, just start one myself, Toddy. Do it. Have you ever regretted playing a dwarf campaign? The answer to that is no. I'll answer for you, don't worry. I got you. Are Squigs the ultimate dairy counter? I would say so. Positively going. Thank you, Timothy. Someone else that mentioned about me said I look like Manfred. That's the kind of positivity you want to see. Right, guys, take notes of what Timothy just said, alright? Everyone in the chat, take notes with what Timothy just said, okay? You are positively glowing good, sir. A very nice thing to say. Let's keep note, okay? Let's take note. DB? I know I'm joking, DB, don't worry. I know I'm joking. So we didn't get replenishment, which is unfortunate, but I can recruit another Lord. We can get a regiment around, we're fine. We're fine. I'm only jesting with you. In fairness, if I was a streamer and took offense that easily, I wouldn't be a streamer for very long. That's for sure. I think the job of a streamer is to get rage baited by chat. Like, I would say 9 times out of 10, being rage baited is literally your job. An unfortunate byproduct of streaming. And a positive, actually, because you get to speak to people all around the world. And that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I have the pleasure of speaking to people all around the world. And that
Yes.
is dope. I go into hell. I need health. Wait, tell me I didn't go ignore this one.
time.
It's level 12, isn't it? Yeah, it's level 12. Wait, could I have gone into this? I think I might have to globally recruit for it, to be honest.
Slayer. For
Are you debating me to
wisdom
fight?
of a warrior.
Nah, I'd have done that anyway. I'm really... I'm pretty blood hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I will fight most things, to be honest. I mean, the thing is, we've gotten a lot of grudges so far, and we're not even 100% or close to it. Any RRs? Yeah, we squeezed out this one.
Onward.
The blasting charges. Leslie von Carstein. I mean, if you get a copy of von Carstein, I'm not going to say no to that. That's pretty. That is quite a high honor, to be honest. Being a von Carstein is a pretty damn big honor. Grom Peak is such a mid province. It really is. I will upgrade it. I might as well. While I'm here, I might as well. What are my top 3 favorite campaigns? That is such a good question. The Dwarves, and the Dwarves. Pathologist. Yes, yes. No, if I was going to give a proper answer. Ooh, should I pull out the... Hold on. I bought this recently. And by pulling it onto stream, I can claim it on tax. Because I'm using it specifically for stream. I'm a lefty. If you guys didn't know that, I'm actually a lefty. Who do I enjoy the most? I'm trying to think about it. Let me think about it. Oh shoot, they've got on a war army. Okay, this is gonna be really hard now. I'll be fine. Who do I like the most? If I don't include dwarves, it's such a good question. Orc Shuttle is a really good campaign. Who do I really enjoy? I always go back to the dwarves. That's just naturally. The T'Challa is good. T'Challa, the Mask, and the Carry. There's definitely a pattern felt like there. I don't like Slanesh. I like the faction. I enjoy them. Favorite dwarf legendary lord? Probably Ungrim, to be honest. I just like the way. I just like the theory and the theatricals of it. So who would I'm trying to write it down. So if I was gonna do favorite orc, it would be Skarsnik for sure. Hold on. So yeah, favorite orc is definitely Skarsnik, but then again he's not an orc, so that doesn't work technically. Favorite greenskin, I should have said. Who's my favorite? I mean, Imric is my favorite elf by a long way. Probably Malekith is my favorite dark elf. High elf is Imric, Malekith. Wood elf is the sisters for sure. Or would it be Drycha? Drycha's fun as well. But I would say if I was trying to like categorize who I think is my favorite top 3. It's such a. I mean, this is one of the beautiful things about the game. Really, is that it honestly depends on my mood. It's like music, right? It's like similar to music. It really depends on what my mood is. Hold on, have a look. Let's look, see. Which Norskin? Oh, Wolfric all day. Wolfric all day, every day. Wolfric all day, every day. I mean, there's no. I mean, I just prefer Wolfric. I just like the way it looks. Where is Be'lakor? Because Be'lakor is the one that's even more challenging. Yes and no. I feel like Be'lakor, depending on how you play him. If you play him relatively slow, he's pretty easy. Anybody down there? I just like he's a Viking, you know. He's like a true Viking, and I enjoy that. Whereas Throg is arguably better. You like the way Wolfric looks at you? I feel like Wolfric looks quite a little bit like me. I would say. I definitely there's similarities there. Having a beard and stuff. Alright, we've evaded a lot of ammunition. I am relatively surprised that they actually are volleying me though. It is very rare to see them do that. Right, let's see what we've got cooking up now. Let's turn around. We have a lot of ammunition.
Kill the old splitters. Most of the
Wall for compression? I'm not a good enough. I did embarrass myself.
for the ancestor gods.
I would just embarrass myself. Let's get this, and this, and this. The Lord needs to run in now. I think my only concerns that I have right now is that I don't have a lot of damage. A lot of my troops are really, really weakened. And my front line is effectively 0 health.
Crack their giggles.
Koyu, there's a good chance you die here, mate.
Dragon
But it depends if you're looking, like, because obviously... Ooh. Likelihood of Garrigan surviving is pretty damn low.
will do.
Okay, that actually paid out really well.
Move now. Moving out.
Is there a world where I can squeeze these guys through just to murder the general? Or murder the Lord over here?
Yes.
No, screw it. Just send the units in. Ungrim needs to be over here, though.
Son of Ungrim.
Oh my god! Oh my god! We just slaughtered that guy. Oh shoot! Who died? I think Garrigan died, right?
The mountain and
He died an honourable death.
Scuff. On.
He died an honourable death.
Will do.
He shall be known in the halls of Valhalla.
Rage fast. To
I mean, let's try and keep Koyu alive.
proceeding with axe. Pressing on. Roving.
I think Koyu, you might be dead, mate.
Now
You lived a good life.
Range firepower ready.
If I could get blasting charges on the archers here, we're actually chilling, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to.
Nothing can stop us. Move. Dragon Slayer. Satisfy the grunts. Take him down. Charge. It is
Also, a cheeky Wrath of Ruin over there will do a lot of work.
Dragon Drang.
Koyu has 20 health.
Thunderous.
20 of his finest hit points
Satisfy
currently.
the grunts. For the cannons and
The generals, I mean, Ungrim has a lot of HP. We do have a lot of health to work with.
the clans unite.
I would love it if I could run away from that, but
We demand blood. Slayer King.
is there any way I can
Guns back
just
out.
say screw it and just run over here and chuck your ammunition over?
Bring
It's
out
not like
the
that.
axes. Get
Try and make the general. You pull back if you
Nothing
can.
stop us.
I might just have to just send you in, Koyu. And 20 health, what are you going
A
to do?
swift
Maybe
job
just distract the
that way.
archers, to be honest.
Yes.
Oh, nah, Mike, you fell over.
Yes. Withdraw. Vengeance.
Koyu fell over. That is unfortunate.
Vengeance.
Oh man, my lord is doing such terrible work.
Runes glow.
So I'm gonna cheese it. I'm gonna start this one again and do the actual cheese run now.
Thunder.
They've got the gloves off now, boys. Gloves are off. I don't want to cheese this.
Slay the oath breakers.
I didn't want to do the cheese, but I'm gonna do it now.
Axes out.
I'll reset the run and show you some cheese. There's a very easy way you can do this campaign by doing the dual start, which I will do. I'll do the dual start. It's a really effective dual start. It's just a shame I had to deploy it. I mean, I was surprised that Azag really came after me here. Yeah. He usually doesn't. So we won't put a growth building. Random fact. Random dwarvish fact. I'm pretty sure that the dwarves in Warhammer Fantasy don't have beards, right? That's a specific thing to Lord of the Rings, if I am not mistaken.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
Do you have a favorite Temericon special hero? Who's the guy that makes all the weird noises, DB? He's the guy I like the most. You can just sit in Karakajin? I won't do that, I won't do that. I'll show you. Healthy cough blood? Good to hear. 07's indeed, Co. I always fall back in Grimgor or Scarborough if I want something comfy. Yeah, you can't go wrong. You say mission successful? Actual real talk. Kazik, that's the one. Sounds like a toilet flushing. He does, actually. I didn't want to pull out my MLG strat with Ungrim. I just wanted to see what happens. But it's crazy to me how quickly I trolled a fight, which made my campaign impossible. That's Ungrim in a nutshell. What I will do, though, is just orders all the first two fights,
Will binds me to you.
as we've already done in the stream.
Agreed. I've cast the runes.
I am the
Right, so we got 1 turn of recruitment. And then we'll recruit 3 turns.
in battle. Drink them.
Why didn't you off fire?
Yes,
There you go.
I grow restless.
That was weird.
Anat,
I will delay my recruitment of another lord. I won't do that just yet.
One rag.
Can I? Yeah, recruitment capacity +1 I'll do. Actually, no, let's go into speed because it'll just be really useful.
To dying.
If I was going to play seriously again, it would be a... Wait, I don't know Cal Franz? Oh, of course, Ungrim doesn't. It's Thorgrim that has the agreements with him early on.
I am the
I wonder if you
Slayer
declare
King.
war on him instantly, see what would he do?
Let's go, Manchuria. He's gonna eat these if they say something stupid.
I'm actually quite interested to know what he does straight away. So these guys are likely to jump over to me.
I grow restless.
I am going to recruit one of these bad boys. Really nice trait on that one again. Research rate is always really nice. Armor, it's a shame they didn't really give defense anymore. True Dowers don't need manlings. Real and true, real and true. I think I'd be surprised if they jump over again. Because that delayed me by like a turn. Normally you can do that and jump back before they have a chance. Buggers number 1, Silas 2. Sile is probably one of the most overpowered legendary lords that they've released in a while. But then again, so's T'Challa. They're both insane. They are both absolutely bonkers. Do you guys think there's a lot of power creep in the game at the moment? Like, would you guys say that there's a pretty hefty amount of power creep ATM? This is what they normally do. This is the thing that I was surprised by. This is what they normally do. They normally walk this way.
Death Seeker. Out in the
Oh,
open.
I didn't mean to do...
Bane
Easy, Tiger.
doomed.
Now I'm in the way, so I can't do that. Smile. It's fine.
Why dwell on me shame? Come witness my doom.
To war.
Another 3 units because we went with this, and then I will recruit. Aizen misses out. I think he's probably the weakest out of all of the ones that came through.
Leave it to me.
Oh my god, I put him in the wrong army.
Be inspired by a slayer.
My brain today, boys. Crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. The recruitment. No, it's going to growth now because I'm going to delay my growth start.
Ready.
Because I feel like if you take Bretonnia, for example, Bretonnia feels so bad. Like, playing Bretonnia right now, I went back to him and it was like so brutal, man. Yeah, Indrith, what's to do? A new strong Legend Lord is stronger than last. I mean, who did we recently have that wasn't that strong? I feel like we've had certain, like, the Undying Deception. Yeah, I'll take that. But that was a surprisingly really good bit. I'll just all change back thingy. So we're gonna recruit north now.
Death Seeker. Hey up.
So
My oath allows
I think they've
it.
changed it.
Back to follow me, lads.
Hold on, let me sort that out. Otherwise, I'm just incentivized just to keep rolls loving. So here is the dual stat we were talking about. So let's do. Wait, it's 234. Do I have another one more?
Fight like a slayer. Die like
I got a Slayer Ward, good. With a Slayer Ward, it's fine. Because only 300 is absolutely okay.
What? It is time.
It's Ungrim, so we go both the Slayers. Love to see it. Wrath of Runage
Onward.
and Replenishment.
The Slayer
Next turn
in
we'll
me
recruit
seeks death.
3. Actually, no, it's not worth doing Slay Pirates, it's just not as good. I want to meme a little bit, but it's just not worth it. Yeah, wow, the recruitment cost of the miner is the same as the Slayers, basically. This building's awesome. I won't be able to recruit anything more.
I grow restless.
I'm gonna build this. I'm gonna change up my strat a little bit here.
I'm the Slayer
I'm gonna play a
King.
little bit more greedy.
Slayer.
It's barbarian potential. I guess it like revamping an old faction doesn't make money, right? Which makes a lot of sense. You know, they're not gonna make any money from reworking factions. So now we will move towards the north, and then I mean the gyrocopters will trivialize a lot of the fights. For some reason, I remember the thingy building not taking that long. Sometimes by buying stuff. I mean, one thing to keep in mind, DB, is that Warhammer 3 is literally keeping the lights on for them. There is no money streams from anything else but Warhammer 3 currently. So, Discipline doesn't make sense. Grimnir doesn't make sense. Hardy doesn't make sense. So, unfortunately, all terrible traits.
Ready to do the guild's bidding.
So they kind of have to make sure that... Dude, I'm so poor already. Nah, they've nerfed this. They've 100% nerfed this. There's something different about this. Maybe I recruited too much in Ungrim's army.
Ready.
I think there's a reasonable thing that I recruit too much. Because in the game, maybe I should prevent them from going bankrupt for 40k. I mean, the game is pretty solid.
Yes, for Slayer
I
King.
really enjoy playing Total War.
Die standing here.
I'll whip you all into shape.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
If I recruit these 3, I'm broke. So let's see if I can do some dealage.
Talk at me.
Let's see if I can chuck out some deals, just make some moolah. I'll speak to you and declare on these guys, sure. 300? Absolutely. As they say, every little helps. Dripping Fangs, how we doing, baby? Overlords, Sisterhood as well. I feel like if you declared war on the Sisterhood, it wouldn't matter.
I don't like. Hang it
But
by
1,000?
beard.
Their army's here? How strong are they? Is that their only army? Probably. Alright, I'll take the 1,000, then we can do the strategy. Because I need 6 gyrocopters from memory. 6 gyrocopters is when it becomes feasible. What other diplomacy things can we do?
What does
Lad, if you want some help, mate,
dwarf?
I'll take 500 from you for a faction you'll kill anyway. What about you guys? Osterlar? What are you going to pay me? 500 as well? Sure. Hey, Joachim, I'm doing well. How are you, mate?
Tis always
We'll recruit a couple more times. We'll get some gold from fighting here. Scarbrand's going to be the main fight that we'll do. And then we need to do... Hopefully we'll get a battle this way, because normally they do walk this way. Because if they want to get to my lands, they'll have to walk through. They don't have any way of underpassing or anything like that, so I'm not really worried. This is the way they have to come. Groby Nutter. I'm sure we'll teach them a lesson. Azag is now here. So we're expecting Azag to be around this area, which means this is undefended. So I think now I should have had another lord, to be honest. If I was being smart, I'd have had another lord, because I don't think I can walk over there. Can I reach in one turn?
Dishonored.
I can. And we have
If you
siege
want
tackle,
it
by the way.
done right, we sharpen our own
Yeah,
axes
another
here.
another couple jar bombers.
What needs to be done?
Lovely jubbly. We're minus
I
700.
must fulfill my Slayer oath.
Attack from peak. We've already done this fight earlier today, so I'll just auto resolve one. Sorry for annoying anybody. I am going to loot and occupy friction money. This will repair itself, if you're not aware. That will repair itself over time.
Slayer.
We will throw in the growth as well to support that. And we got the 1,000 from the vassalization. So I'm just trying to demonstrate the dual start here as much as possible for the boys. Champion of Oath.
I grow
Let's go down
restless.
this. Dampening as well.
Aye.
How to build? It's good question. Questions. Typically, it'll take between 5 and 10 turns,
Yes.
depending on how badly it was damaged. It takes a while. It's not a quick thing, annoyingly, but it makes sense. So if there's I mean, we'll be in a position to see where his armies are this time at least, and the gyrocopters will kill most of the army. We have a pretty formidable force, which is useful. Thinking about playing the dwarves too? Heck yeah. When in doubt, play the Dowie. But no, one thing I do want to say, boys, I appreciate all of you guys being here. Much love to everybody. You guys are awesome. It's one of those things where I knew I took a very large break from streaming due to IRL things, and I appreciate all the homies hanging out. I mean, it is such an unbelievable blessing being able to stream in front of so many cool people, so many different backgrounds, so many different perspectives. You know, it is quite literally crazy. It's a crazy thing to think about. And it's one of those things where I've said this for a very long time, in that I have become a better person because of streaming. I'm pretty confident with that too, because just in streaming in general, it enables me to speak to so many different people, hear so many different perspectives. Oh my god, there's a full army here. Can I win this?
Get at me, Ed.
To doom, then. Slayer.
They never used to do this. It was just a settlement.
By my vows.
I think the recruitment that they're doing now is ridiculous.
One rag.
They're recruiting way more than they used to. That's
Beards
okay.
and
We'll
belts.
sort it out.
I'll die.
Is this feasible? I feel like it should be. I feel like it should be. I feel like it should be feasible, especially if I'm just going to give the gyrocopters loads of ammunition continuously. Because all they really need to do is just shoot anything on the walls and then just keep shooting them. And DB, much love, man. Also notice, I think it's good. I mean, yeah, I think the AI is recruiting way more than they used to. And Jankov, I'm not sure, matey. I think I've been off work for a wee bit, and we'll have to wait and see how. I'm back at work tomorrow, so I can't stream for too long, as I'll need to go to bed. I like the challenge. Yeah, we're seeing if this is feasible or not. Continue to buy Warhammer 3, but people say I have to pay a lot more to really play the game. What do you think about that? Not really. I would say it depends on the faction you want to play, right? I think I can understand where they're coming from, but it purely depends on what you want to play, right? Because if you want to play Skaven, yes, you'll have to probably pay for a lot of DLC. If you want to play a base faction like Nurgle or Sinesh, you can get it. Yeah, you can easily just play that. Like you don't have to spend a ton of money. You really don't have to spend a ton of money to do that.
Take to the
So the game is definitely, like, I can understand that, but it's not 100% true. It definitely is true in some ways, but I would say it's purely situational, depending on the faction you're intending on playing. Also, let me see if I can run to the right. What I'm going to try and do is sneak into the settlement here, and I'm going to be very careful with the ammunition I use. So hopefully, I'm able to shoot them. Okay, I think I actually I think I need to group all these individually, because I'm gonna struggle otherwise, I think. So let's get what group is this? Group 6. Okay. Group 3, let's come over. Let's start shooting these guys. Group 2, start shooting here. Depends on how they position it. This is purely situational, depending on how the AI plays this. Let's move in player 3. Pull you back over here. Let's get a volley over here. So what I'm doing now with these guys is going to be fine until they reposition fully. Once they reposition, you can see the archers on this side are moving, but we might be able to get away with it because of the AI trolling a little bit, which is going to be helpful. Because I am taking damage from something. It's not the tower there. I suspect potential volleys are coming out. We do have a restock, good. So we do have restock. I am a little bit concerned about a couple volleys coming my way. So as long as I'm not in front of the tower then, that's fine. Archers are goblin archers, so their range is 130, or 115, excuse me. So that's fine. Let's pull back over here. One thing I have to keep in mind is that I will oversaturate my shots if I keep firing into multiple targets. So if I'm dealing with trolls like this, I definitely want the Seal 6 squad coming over now. Because if I've committed to shooting into them, I need to make sure I'm killing entities, otherwise they'll just regenerate because they have tons of regen. But I would definitely say, yeah, it just depends. Like, for me, as someone that enjoys playing specific factions, like, you don't need all the DLC to play it. Plus, I would say, I would actively tell you not to buy DLC, because you don't know if you enjoyed the game or not yet, right? I think that is a really, really important factor. Like, you shouldn't invest tons of money into the game until you know you enjoy it. Because very, very easily, you might not enjoy the game after playing it a little bit. I mean, that is a very realistic thing. I would say that, for me, I've got, like, 5,000 hours or something ridiculous into the franchise, so, you know, I can confidently say I enjoy the game. You know, I think that's potentially a surprise. You know, it might be a surprise to you if I've had that much hours that I enjoy the game, but yeah, I think they've done a fantastic job with the series. I think there's been some significant rocky parts within the game's life cycle, but I would say overall that they've done a good job at putting it back into a good position. Okay, I'm just trying to do what I can with the trolls here. I think I'm trying to find a really good hybrid for us, because the thing I'm trying to avoid is getting shot at loads, because the really annoying thing with gyrocopters is they can be staggered very easily. Let me grab this. Let me do a SEAL Team 6 little nuke over here. So archers are the only thing that actually can contest me due to being an aerial unit. So let me move over here. I'm going to get the guys on the right to shoot them on this side. SEAL Team 6 is going to have to move around a little bit here. Are I considered artillery? It is considered artillery. I thought it would be. So that should be murdered. You've dealt with that now. Let's reposition now. Because one of the really annoying things that the gyrocopters do is these aren't shattered yet. These guys will come back, so I need to shoot them still. Because they're being shot by artillery, which is the reason why they're routing. But I would say there is literally no game quite like this game. I think it's probably very safe to say, and I think most people in the chat can agree as well. I would say there is very few games that do what Total War does in the same fashion. that is the reason why I'm incredibly excited for 40k. Also very nervous, for real, for real. But we'll see. I am in the moment, I am in a position where I'm fighting a battle that is effectively impossible to win. But I'm trying my best to micromanage all my units to win this. So you'll have to excuse me a little bit, as I am absolutely trying my tits off here, to be honest. Is it worth shooting into this? I think it probably will be over long term. Why am I in melee, by the way? Okay, the guy died. Good riddance. Good bloody riddance. I sent him into melee to knock up entities off the wall, but then he just dies. How can I do this now? I think I need to get my general up and running. Let me get my general moving forward. Let's get SEAL Team 6. I don't know why I've called them SEAL Team 6. It's just, it seems right to call them that. Let's get them over here. Actually, I have decided I'm going to commit a volley here. I have decided. I believe they've reduced the ammunition count. I think it used to be 40 as well. So what I'm doing now is even more effective. But they have nerfed it. So I believe we should be able to close to one-shot this one, because what I'm trying to do is effectively cheese the AI, is probably the easiest way to describe it. I definitely don't want fire at will, though. Ribrat, where have I been? I was banished to the Chaos Realms, you see. And it took me a very long time to get out. I managed to murder many, many Chaos in the process, though, as I'm sure you'll be proud. So my general needs to move over. I did a got trick, indeed. Indubitably. I'm going to take fire at will off, because if they're firing at things that I don't want to shoot, it's a waste of ammunition. Let me move Beard Team 6 over here. Whoever said that in chat, much love. It's a great name. I'm copying it, claiming it as my own, as people do on the internet. So I've decided to name my team Beard Team 6. I like the idea of that. Yes. Yes. It was like on the Total War Reddit. I spent, you guys saw that, I spent an insane amount of time working on the T'Challa video, and someone made a meme using my screenshot. And then just didn't credit me at all. And I was like, okay. And it makes sense. That is the internet, I suppose, after all. That do be the internet, after all. I am actually stupid, by the way. I'm running in and letting my gyrocopters take insane amounts of damage by going to the front of the walls. That wasn't smart. That's okay. That's not... It's not the end of the world. What I'm trying to do now, you might be wondering what I'm doing now. I'm moving my troops in. Wow, don't tell me these trolls have returned. This is the reason why it's ridiculous, by the way. There are 3 entities left, and they came back with minus 30 leadership. I was like, ain't no way they're coming back into battle. Ain't no way they're going to want to come back into battle. And here they are. Let's shoot the general again. So the goal that I have now, these shouldn't be able to shot at because there's no towers that will reach because they've nerfed towers, is I want to stack as much of their units as I can here, because I'm able to use the gyro bombers damage. So all the gyro bombers, I think one of them's being used. Yeah, this guy's being used. So I'm going to group you as you should be over there, because your ammunition's being used. Is there a tower built up here? There is a tower built up there, but it is pretty damn inaccurate. Let's go kill the general over here now. Just going to scout the units. We do have a mage here. I mean, I'm assuming he has no magic left, so any unit of mine can crush him. If you're playing as the flip side here, Gaze of Mork is incredibly effective against gyrocopters, just as an FYI, boys. Gaze of Mork is so goddamn good at killing gyrocopters. Don't forget it. Never forget it. So we've actually broken into the walls now. I'm intrigued to see what the AI does here. We do need to move the Slayers up a little bit. Because my goal here is just to have as many of them as blobs as I can. Because I can't use the bombs until I get really, 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 really good value. Pretty much love. Guys, I'll have to do some melee. Maybe not, you know. I'm not gonna lie, there's a good chance they don't need to. Holy smokes, this. I have 120 armor, 38 melee defense in this engineer. So Squig Herds is definitely on the hit list. It's a good job I killed this tower, actually. We wouldn't have had anywhere near as much time. I swear I told my troops to go kill this guy. Engineer has restock? He does. He only has 3 more, though. So here's exactly what we were looking for. If you're wondering what we were doing, I'm now going to position the... That's going to waste 1 ammunition, so we're going to wide position them like this. Let them keep coming. And then the... How many of this? 4 units stacked. Here comes the boom. Lovely, let's let them get up off the floor and do it again. Lovely jubbly. Now bid team 6. Next one. Next unit, please. We are being shot here, so I've got to keep in mind, is there any archers left? Or is it just it's a tower over there? Okay. So now, let's envision that there's like a line that I can't cross here now. So as long as the Squig Herds are not shooting them, I think we can just keep killing them with bombs. It doesn't work on Gyres, it does indeed. That's the reason why you use why this strategy is actually pretty decent. Also, I'm going to pull it back. I think they're strong. Let's get the Slayers in there as well. I am going to go with another bomb sesh. I'm going to do a 4x4 rank here. I have no idea what just shot, but a lot of things just died, but I'm all for it. Let us go ahead and get some volleys going off now onto the... checking if the Squig Herds. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, understood. So they do have magic. Good to know. Now you have just confirmed your death, my friend. No worries. You have just signed your death away by doing that. Good to know. Good to know. Now the flying boys are coming over. So like we said, the radius of this we have to keep in mind. Let's position you here and position you in elevation because you'll do more damage, generally speaking. Once you're in position, we've taken fire at will off because we wanted to make sure we were maximizing my value of my hits here. Decent shots coming out. So we are being hit by the tower here, so that's good to know. That's good knowledge to know. I'm going to pull back then. I don't think sending in my Slayers is a good idea, to be honest. Yeah, I've decided it's a terrible idea. Let's pull them out. Let's get the engineer to tank. Let's kill the hero. Should be able to get in a position for that. All I need them is to stack up more, because you can see there's a lot of inventory still remaining. We have an awful lot of inventory still remaining. Any entity that's still 12, which is this guy, these guys can get a restock because they have 12 units. The reason we're doing that is because obviously the more entities we have, the more firing and ammunition value we'll obtain. Because the ammunition is considered for every model. So we'll do a 3-way shot onto this guy. Should be able to kill him very quickly. And hopefully that funnels in a lot more inventory. The area around here is my kill zone, basically. Everywhere else within the settlement is a point of contention. Purely due to the fact that they have a lot of towers being built. Especially because the battle's been going on for as long as it has. So, we're now waiting for the engineer to be submerged in units again. I mean, if you do a quick count check, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've got a good chunk of units. Yeah, a good amount of units still remaining, you see. So this tower is blocking these guys. I mean, if you do a quick count check, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I've got a good chunk of units. Yeah, a good amount of units still remaining, you see. So this tower is blocking these guys. I'm just hopeful the AI is going to stack up a little bit more here, so we can get a bit more value on the bombs. I think I'm just I'm a little hesitant because the engineer is taking quite a bit of chunk of damage. I am going to throw this on him, give him a bit more physical resist the MC. There's a reasonable chance that we're going to have to go wide formation like this. Let me grab alt movement. So let me just do that and then alt. Looks like it's not happy with me here. Yeah, for some reason it's not wanting me to be a wide formation. That'll work. So we'll drop bomb on one of the gyrocopters here just to keep the engineer healthy. That's perfectly fine. Let's get some volleys into the back of them. Actually, do you know what? The general's moved up. And the squigs are even more dangerous though. So remember, squigs are the very, very scary unit here. Purely because they're armor piercing, bunches of infantry, everything scary for a dwarven lord to deal with. Let's pull my dwarf lord out. Let's get my main lord. Oh no, the squigs here. No, we can't. So let's make sure that we've got more ammunition going on. Maybe they've just their army's just too large for me here. Yeah, no, what's up, dude? I mean, there's a reasonable chance that we can repeat the attack, to be honest. If I replace the lord with another lord, put him in forced march, and then attack the settlement again, there's a good chance we can do it. There's a good chance we can fight the settlement again, especially just due to the amount of damage we've done. And now we're looking for them to move towards the thing again. It's a tough battle, this one, to be honest, lads. It's a tough battle. It is a tough battle. There's so many of them. Also, no good to see, mate. I mean, this is definitely some value that we'd love to see. Let me go through. 4 ranks seems fine. 4 ranks, put them on top. I mean, if they're moving like this, I am more than happy to drop bombs on them. Beautiful. And then do we have any more? Yep, you've got some. Let's do the exact same thing. Let's go 4 ranks again. Alt move them into position. And then that should be a ton of tasty damage. You've done your job, boys. Don't worry about it. Let them get back up. And drop bombs on them again. I'm going to try and kill the general here, I think. But not without dropping bombs first. Since they've stacked up around the engineer, this is kind of perfect, to be truly honest. I think we're able to pretty much fully kill this unit. Just checking, I mean, they're getting light on inventory, to be honest. Beautiful. Let's try and finish off the general now. Beer team 6. Let's get the ammunition that we have remaining. How many bombs do we have remaining? We've got 1 here. So I've got 1 bomb remaining. It's not ideal, I'll be for real. So the question is, do we keep the general alive? If we think we can't take the settlement over, we shouldn't take it over. Or we shouldn't take it, should I say. I'm happy to fight outside the settlement as well. I think he's using sneaky stabbing magic here. Yeah, I was gonna say I'd be very surprised if these guys don't come back. I mean, the only thing that scares me a little bit now, to be truly transparent with you boys, is these guys coming back. Yeah, his units coming back and stopping me from retreating. Are they going to chase the general? If they are, that would be absolutely barbaric of them. I think I'm going to have to go in melee over here then. They are still broken. Let me just make sure that they're broken. Yep, they are fully broken now. Good. Let's get these guys over here. I think we're going to have to start chopping some units up, to be truly honest with you, lads. Lucky, I'm doing well, mate. How are you? I think we're going to have to start chopping a couple of units up here. We have run out of ammunition pretty much across the board. The general here should come back. And we should have 2 more restocks in play. I'm just hoping that I'm going to get to the point where the balance of power will be in my favour here. Because I can't just send in the... I mean, I have a lot of strength for my Slayers still. So who has entities still? You've got 3k HP, 2.9, 3.5. So it's going to be you guys. I definitely think killing the general is going to be the play here. I think I'm going to go for the Hail Mary and try and finish this battle. Because I'm going to need to have ammunition remaining for the generals and the trolls, excuse me. Nice, we actually killed the general as well. So, now we have 2 restocks. We've got take count 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we've got a good amount of units still. Jesus. We've got 1 bomb remaining. Good chunks of troops have been predisposed. I wonder if it's just let my units chill for a second. It looks nice. Yeah, this game's awesome. It is a beautiful game. I mean, yeah, it's one of the challenges. I always play on the hardest difficulties. So, I often very rarely go cinematic mode, which is the problem that I have. It is like the issue I often find myself in is, like I said, since I always play really hard challenges, generally speaking, I very rarely get a chance to look at how beautiful the game is. It's a shame, really. What we'll do... I can't kill any of these. I'm going to try and... I'm going to do a bit of a gamble here, boys. I'm going to gamble a little bit here, I think. The gamble I'm going to do is push my units up. I'll push my general up. And then hope... Now here's the key determining factor. Hope that I'm able to get enough value from the last bomb of my gyrocopters. Because I would love... Generally, if I had 1 more gyrocopter, this battle would be so free. Let's grab the gatehouse. Is there ever a world I cheese capture? Probably not, to be honest. So, issue is now, anywhere I move, I will be pretty scared. So, I think if I finish my food and fully kill a lot of their units, we might be able to force march into replace Lord into attack again. Now there's a chance that that's possible, boys. There's a chance that it's possible. So I'm just trying to think now, how would I best navigate this one? And ideally I don't shoot into the units that are really, really weakened. I would get gyrocopters that are still have ammunition to charge them, but, and here's the biggest but, they have to be isolated. Like, I can't just charge them into units. I think they just die. So let me go ahead and get the party started. And volley into the Orc boys just real quick. It's 8 ammunition, so hopefully we'll get a lot of value from the shots. Definitely not a lot of value from the shots. I mean, annoyingly, Slayers, if it was Dwarf Warriors, something would have mattered, to be honest. I'm just in a position now where it's kind of really awkward. I mean, these guys are isolated. They've got no real units that are quick, so let's try and see what we can do here. The one thing I have to keep in mind is any repeat battle I do, I have to be very careful. So instantly routed, good to know. Let's get back into air. Let's get back flying. Come on, boys, escape, escape, escape. Everyone to the air. Everyone in the air, please. Beautiful. Now that must be infuriating for an Orc, my goodness. It's like, you'll never get this 2.0. Okay. I'm going to be shot at by the tower over here, so let's keep that in mind. I think the smartest thing for me to do now... Maybe shoot the trolls. Yeah, let me go shoot the trolls. I'm going to pull you guys back. And chop down the tower. Yeah, they can shoot it. Excuse me, they can melee it down. But the thing that I'd worry about there, Jankov, is that they would take so much damage doing it. That is the only concern that I have, to be truly honest with you, mate. They would literally take so much damage doing it, it would be wild. Because you've got to keep in mind, their melee damage is very minimal. So what I'm probably going to try and do is set up a bit of a dwarven box. I suspect one volley in here, and they'll rout. Let's just not shoot again. Shattered, because they've routed multiple times. Love to see that. So that's another unit that we don't have to deal with anymore. Slightly pump wagons are just so squishy that they love damage. They're a very scary unit. Engineer still has 1 ammunition restock. Oh, this is definitely feasible. It's definitely possible. I seem to play it perfect. I'm not playing it really well right now. We're getting double fired at. Yeah, you need to retreat. Yeah, you've taken so much free damage. It's probably these guys doing damage too. It's a towers plus that. Is there a higher tier tower? No, there's tier 1s. It's such a weird situation that they're just not committing to fighting me. Like, none of them are like, do you know what, let me come and smork a little bit. Like, they should be fighting like goddamn orcs. What's going on here? Fight me like an orc, boys. Fight me like an orc. Alright, let's see if we can do the same situation. I just need to get value. As long as the one that still has ammunition remaining, so it's you. Let me group you into 5 now. Let's remind myself about that. I'm piercing missile damage. That's pretty good. I mean, if they're not sending and committing more troops, then I will just melee them. Right? Surely the play is just to swarm them now. But what if we can't retreat them? I mean, that is the concern, right? Second we get into prolonged melee. Let's get 1 volley in them. Let's help the boys out. Damage by artillery vibes. They should be routed pretty quickly, and they are now. Love to see that. I am happy to keep the momentum up, to be honest. We will keep the momentum up and fighting here. Get another volley in. Any time it's very blob like this, I'm perfectly content with firing into that. Especially supporting my inventory. And I'll be able to hopefully swoop on these orc boys. Who is the healthiest I have? You are the healthiest, so let's give you the restock. Let's set you into a really nice position as well. Let's get some cross-firing here. So 8 ammunition, really nice cross-fire into the problem. Really nice crossfire. All we're trying to do now is just play towards routing them. So I'm going to avoid using too much ammunition, and we're specifically going to look for the -8 leadership on the volley. Although I wonder if it's the play to do this. Give me a second, boys. So everyone but the one with ammunition. You're now becoming a hammer and anvil. So this is something that's not been really seen with the dwarves before, but you've now been promoted to a hammer and anvil situation. Congratulations. You must be very proud of yourselves. You've got to be very proud. Let's retreat. It's a retreat angle already. Jesus Christ, she took so much damage. So a little cheeky little hammer and anvil angle. We'd love to see that. That is the dwarven special if I've ever seen one. Move over here. So we have 31 minutes remaining. It's fine. I think 1 cheeky volley into here. More than happy. No, they're dying trying to push through. God damn it, guys. 5's okay, we're fine. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's a classic. It's a classic Dowie situation, boys. Yeah, the gyrocopter's stuck in melee. Smiley face. The lad's stuck in melee, so now he wants to just kill themselves every single time. You'd love to see that. They want to commit seppuku, it seems. We're not going to get more value than this. Let's split up and get this going. Hang on a second, we are actually. Let's reposition if we can and avoid hitting the slayers where possible. Let's do it now. Beautiful. Get the general in. Oh, for a second then I got a bit excited thinking we were just about to win the battle. So 5. I mean, these guys are routing, man.
It is a reckoning.
I just wish all of them were routing, because then I could literally swoop in and kill them all.
Move now. Slayers.
Oh, we're so close. We're so close.
Gyrocopter. Shoot those wattocks.
5, shoot over there if we can. Shoot into here, actually. Do I just descend them all into them? I think we just descend them all in, surely. They're all isolated. Get another volley in there.
Strike out.
All these guys are routed apart from these guys. Charge through here. These guys are full routed.
The clans unite.
They're shattered now. You can push this way, we're chilling. Who would have thought the gyrocopters could do so much work in melee, baby? Right, now I need to hover over them, because they'll stay routed if we hover over them, I'm pretty sure. Please tell me you're all flying. You're not all flying. For God's sake, boys, get in the air.
When are we fighting?
You got copter in your name. You have copter in your name, boys. Fly! If you've got copter in your name, you're a flying unit, lads. Come on. Let's stop trolling about, alright?
Finally.
Don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You're a flying unit. Okay, here we go. Now, General, move back. NG, move over here. All of these are squishy. We're fine with that. Sure, there's no collision of units as well, right? Alright, let's see what happens. I think I have to go for a Hail Mary here. I mean, looking at this, it doesn't seem too bad at the moment. I mean, surely we're just going to stagger them loads.
Doom Chaser.
Are gyrocopters Chaos Furies? That is the question. It appears gyrocopters are basically Chaos Furies. My general doesn't get over here ASAP. All of my gyrocopters are going to die. For the love of God, please stop them running at my gyrocopters. Please route soon. Please route, please route, please route. You need to route, otherwise I'm doomed. Okay, the general's now getting submerged. I think you boys know what we're about to do. I think you boys have probably got a good idea of what we're about to do to them. Everyone else? Oh. Beer Team 6, assemble. Assemble, my beautiful dowies. Ooh, all their weakened units are here. I mean, low-key, if we descend upon them and murder them all here, we've just won, surely. Like, the campaign, the battle's just won if we just descend upon them and murder them all, right? So my general's on 1k HP. I do think just giving him some physical resistance will help always. Please tell me you're not in melee. Okay, they're in melee. Smiley face. Let's get some firing in there. I mean, I have 36 ammunition with this guy. Every shot will be tons of damage, surely. So who are you not? So let's ungroup you, put you over here. Everyone else gets grouped. I feel like every shot is going to be absolutely gold. And this surely these guys are going to mass route, because you're going to route because the other guys. Oh, you're charging now, aren't you? I could tell they're charging because the leadership went up loads. 700 HP. Let's get this guy over here. I think I have to try and focus on the ones that are routing currently. I don't have long though. I really don't have long. But the good thing is over here, there's just not many. There's not a lot of. Are you shitting me? This is so won! I just got scammed! I literally just got scammed. I was about to win this fight. Dude, this is... No, I actually got scammed. I actually would have won this. I got actually scammed. Jesus Christ. That is so savage. What was even left? I'm not going to do it again. Yeah, no, that was... I actually got scammed. Dude, I got scammed. I was going to do it. That was actually winnable, boys. That was actually winnable, but I got scammed. Shame. Shame, shame, shame. As long as I backspace my general into force match, into replace Lord, into attack again, we might be okay. I just need another one of these guys. I'm an engineer. I think he just routed. He was shooting and chilling. I mean, 300 deployed versus 3,000, and we almost won. If I can attack it again, I'll win. Like, 100% if I'm able to do it properly. Hold on. Let me lock in. General's there. No! It didn't let me do it in time. Strong, sure.
Lead you to doom, I will. Time. To doom.
Nah, it has to be done. And we get more restocks. And we get more ammunition. It's Jova. It's Jova for them. It's Jova for them. Nice. I mean, at least now I can finish the rest of them off, thankfully. Because I can just use ammunition now. Like, I don't need to be worried about meleeing them on all sorts. Like, they're all so weak that just shooting them wins me this. Plus, they don't have a general. And we get more charges on the engineer as well. Ah, shame. If any kind of tank or anything like that, that'd have been free. We're going to attack from this side now. I think this side's better. We don't need to SEAL Team 6 it as much. I just need to evade the line of fire. Yeah, they're that afraid of this. Wait, why are they defending that side and not this side?
It's really, really annoying. Just go and kill something.
I mean, we have 27... That 8% gave me 2 ammunition. God damn. I think I could just move them up and then just keep shooting everything. Like, I just need to, like, firing squad. And then just everything can die. Like, I don't need to fight Sweaty at all. Like, I think I am significantly advantageous here, I would probably say. I definitely think we are significantly advantageous. But I knew the dual start is possible. It's just been made so much harder on Legendary. On lower difficulties, it'll still be really easily achievable. But on Legendary now, it's, as I'm sure you can tell, it's quite spicy. Or it's a hell of a lot spicier than it was. I'm going to play it. I don't want to risk losing. Let me play. Let's kill the tower. Kill the tower real quick as well. Oh shoot, I'm going to have to actually destroy this. I've just realized I'm going to actually have to destroy this. Or do I climb the wall? Climb the wall, yeah, climb the wall. I'm going to say it'll take like 1,000 years potentially to climb the wall. To kill the gate, especially with those 2 units. Plus anything that comes on the walls, I don't think I'm going to be worried about. Right, I'm repositioning. Because one of the biggest problems with gyrocopters is their ability to fire. Like, they're really bad at shooting in like unison, or as like a squad. When you have loads and loads of gyrocopters near each other, like, their effectiveness reduces so much. So that tower's now dead. Let me just have a little piece here. Another one's being built there, so I think logically speaking, I should force my way this way. Still pump my guns. Squids are dying. I mean, as long as my engineer doesn't die, I am absolutely fine with everything that's happening. I mean, there's a reasonable thought would be to, let me hold on. This is the classic example of them all really screwing each other's line of sight. So always just make sure you're spreading them out as much as possible. Because they'll do that all the time. It's one of the really, really annoying things about them. I mean, equally the same thing's happening over here. This is the one, I guess, downside to gyrocopters, because you can see that the DPS increase has been quite crazy. Because now these guys are blocking each other. It doesn't say obstructed, but they really are. Like you can just tell from just, like how much damage they're doing that they are actually obstructed, but it doesn't say that they are. I am gonna pull this guy back just to make sure that nothing over here dies. You can keep shooting the pump wagons. So they're gonna have ridiculous leadership on a lot of units. Oh my goodness, the engineer's been attacked. Yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen. So pull the engineer back, pull this guy, pull these units back, and just pew pew them. It's the one, I suppose, risky thing about pushing them up. But we can still keep throwing out ammunition. Keep in mind, ammunition is indeed balance of power. Normally, if you're not on enhanced difficulty, you'll see a little bar at the top. So it's always good just to throw that one out there as soon as you can. I am slightly concerned about the amount of towers we're going to have to be fighting very soon. So maybe... Let me just see how much damage we're going to do. So 6,000. Yeah, it's so bad. That's the reason why it's always worth just using multiple units to do it. It is kind of crazy how low DPS it is. Yeah, we keep firing whatever we see. I have to be very careful my inventory doesn't die. Otherwise, I will basically be forced to land. Which, as I'm sure you can imagine, is not what a gyrocopter army wants to do. In actual fact, it's probably the exact opposite of what a gyrocopter army wants to do, really. To be truly honest. Yeah, should over here now. 4 more restocks. We're chilling. We're chilling. Oh, spearman, you should fire there. So, taking this settlement from Azag is such a huge win as well, by the way. Getting this settlement is so unbelievably useful. Okay, it's firing to you now. I'm happy with what's happening there, so let's get some pump wagons. Same with this side. I think I'm going to ignore... This is... I very rarely do this, but I think due to the battle state, I'm probably better off just ignoring the towers for now. Because I think the amount of shots that they'll need to do to actually kill an entity of the gyrocopter is probably quite high. You can even see I'm getting a little bit more confident now, even getting close to the towers. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're topping up ammunition when needed. Shoot onto those guys. Still get some shots there. 35 seconds to restock. We're chilling. I think as long as we're actively shooting something, I'm happy. As long as something is actively being shot at, we're in a good position. You out of ammunition, you're out of ammunition, so let's put you out onto timeout. You gyrocopters have been put into timeout. Not because you're naughty, but you run out of ammo. 7 seconds until we get some more restocks. One thing I need to make sure I'm doing actively is checking if I'm overkilling damage. What I mean by that is, as long as I'm checking... Because this is the reason why you should never, generally speaking, have things fire at will. I think I've been a little bit, maybe, cocky in this fight, for sure. Do you know what? I actually don't want to give ammunition to an entity that's not full. So you are a perfect example of someone I want to give ammunition to. I think it's definitely overkill shooting them now, so let's shoot over here. Let's go ahead and stop fire at will now. Why can't I? Can I not restock because of... No, I think it's just being silly. There you go. I had like a very specific hitbox on it for some reason. So now you've got ammunition, let's move over here. I'm assuming further into the settlement there'll probably be maybe less towers? Saying I don't know. I think we are in a situation where we can definitely start branching out a little bit. So now, that's quite smart, yeah, actually. They've realised I'm moving to a different quadrant of the settlement and have started building towers over there. But unfortunate for them, I'm a big fly unit. And I'm drinking lots of beer, as per the holiday spirit, you see.
ancestor gods!
Yeah, you're 11 NC, so ideally I don't lose many of you.
Pick your targets well!
But I think once again, are they struggling to shoot? Because I mean, the DPS we're doing is abysmal, to be honest. Nah, they're locking in now. Come here, say I'm gonna go recapture them.
Demon Slayer!
That's a real and true point. That's right. That is a very good shout, Rudy. Much love.
Scum!
I think I'm gonna not shoot this anymore. I think I'm just gonna get shot at by the tower too much.
Nothing can
I mean, it's one of those things where you'd expect time loss bonus to be relatively close. You're 11 entities. Let's restock on you. Let's move you back. And thanks for all the follows, boys. Much love. We will deal with that in time, but the problem with it at the moment is it's just not giving me good angles just yet. Interestingly enough, we actually get one more ammunition. If our engineer was a little bit more leveled in our last siege, we probably would have won. I probably would have been able to cheese it enough to win. I just love the fact that these guys are now locked out. Being locked out of your own settlement feels bad, man. And we've got to remember, we have loads of gyrocopter bombs. It's not that I forgot to use them. I did not forget to use them until like, literally this moment I remembered having them. Obviously that's hypothetical. Obviously I knew 100% I had them the entire time and was merely waiting upon the best position to use them. Not that I forgot I had them. Because I'm a professional streamer, you see. Professional streamer, I wouldn't forget that. It's a tactic, exactly, Rage, exactly. Waiting till the last moment when they are the most effective is the best strategy you could deploy there, boys. Trust me.
Strike out!
Okay, let's move over here again.
Take to the air!
I don't want to use all of them. I don't believe the gyrocopter bombs are like any defined balance of power, so getting kind of like relatively meh kills is fine. Right. It did say that we had army losses coming, or like victory is close, so that's good to see. I'm going to use your ammunition first. I don't believe there's an awful lot of them remaining, which is good to hear.
Nothing can stop us! Yes, Lord!
My last lord did die. He died a pretty terrible death, to be honest. He got smothered by Groby. Smothered by Groby scum and orcs alike. Thankfully, his death will not be in vain this day.
Let the vengeance begin! Right!
His death certainly won't be in vain. I think the pump wagon is probably the only balance of power. Looks like they haven't really been bothered about recapping the gate, which is fair enough. Let's do the -8 for damaging with artillery. Let's grab my ammunition. And that was enough to trigger the bonus bonus. Nice. So you can do the dual stat still. The dual stat is still possible. It's just bloody difficult. I think if you don't play Legendary, it's probably really free to do again because I don't believe you'll have like crazy amounts of challenges there. But my god, these boys. They definitely gave us a good fight there, which we're happy with. We always love a good fight, eh, lads? We always love a good tussle. Love a good tussle. Throwing each other around, you know, getting in there. But I hope each and every one of you are having a wonderful holiday so far. You guys are all amazing. You guys are all breathtaking. I appreciate all of you beautiful selves for hanging out and being here. I am most likely going to find some friend of mine to raid. I just have to see if there's anybody that I know in the category. But you guys have been an absolute pleasure. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Bosmate, I recognise his name. I think I recognise his name. what I could do is send you guys some... ooh, Rondolski. I love Rondolski. I'll send you guys to Rondolski. He's playing Total War as well. But I hope all of you guys have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, night, wherever you are within the world. Remember, you're incredible. Remember, you're breathtaking. I appreciate all of you guys for hanging out. And once again, you know, thank you very much for spending your time with me. It was a pleasure having you guys here. Sorry it was a little bit short of a stream, but I have wrist injuries. But I want to make sure I got on live and said hello. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you have a fantastic 2026. I hope you guys are enjoying the festive period as well and looking after yourself. And sometimes getting a cheeky beer at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. is okay around Christmas. You know what I mean? It's not too bad. There's a difference. There's a fine line with alcoholism when it's around Christmas. But you guys do take care of yourselves. Do make sure to send love to Rondolski. He's a lovely guy. And thank you for all the follows today. Thank you for the subs, the resubs. Thank you all for the likes on the stream. Thank you all the subscriptions. Thank you everyone for being amazing. Take care of yourselves. And goodbye for now.